that song.
Clip it, clip it, clip it. Yowza! We're back. It's the new month, technically a week into it, like second week into it. So you know what? It's not really the new month. It's the new month, the new year, the new thing, whatever.
It's the new, yeah.
Hiya Dick says Wild Saffron. Good to see you, Wild. Good to see you. Sorry we weren't on yesterday. I had a whole bunch of health issues that made that a problem, and I apologize. It's not awesome.
And I took a mental health day last night.
Well, I have zero responsibility for yours, because I even said that since I took my whole day off and I got the whole, like, that I'd join you. And the funny part was I wasn't well. You needed a mental health day, and then neither one of us got any sleep. Not for any reason untoward, just neither one of us could sleep, apparently.
Everyone went to bed early.
I was so hopeful I was going to live vicariously through you if you had been like, I got some good sleep, and I was going to be like, oh, that must have been nice.
Oh, not too much. Yeah.
Because I struggled to know if I actually slept. Like, I must have slept a little bit.
I slept. but I toss and turn.
I had to have slept somewhat because my brain and my mouth are mostly working today. My legs are right out, but I mean, that's like a day ending and why. And then my hand is a little, so I feel like I'm very underpowered.
Yes.
But functional. So I had to have gotten some sleep. Just don't know what it is.
Rumble, hello, YouTube. Hiya, asshole. How you doing? Happy New Year. I haven't seen you yet, so figured I'd special call out. Wild says it's Twisted Tuesday. I like Twisted
Hiccups.
Tuesday.
Did we get hiccups? I should hope not.
Oh, please no.
Let me go check Twitch. I shouldn't see why. The bitrate seems relatively solid. We're at the 9,000 mark. But I do have a notification, so let me check the notification. Oh no, that's HelloFresh asking new sponsorship opportunity with HelloFresh. Nah. Frames dropped 25% over the last 2 minutes, so something hiccuped.
Dude.
Something hiccuped.
A sponsorship.
What?
You said HelloFresh wants to sponsor you?
No. It's an opportunity available. Like, HelloFresh is looking for people's streams to sponsor, I guess. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Have you ever used HelloFresh? It's like fresh food to your door thing.
Yeah, my neighbor does.
Hey Brian, hey Mr. Q. Saint Aaron saying Twitch keeps crashing on me.
Oh.
Twitch froze at the start of the show. All of my stuff is smooth, like literally up to the minute, and looks good. So I'm sorry. Tip Top Tuesday says Lab Glass. I don't know if we want to call it Tip Top Tuesday. Lab Glass.
Mr. Q is kind of right. He's like mental health for the two of us. It's kind of a lost cause.
Well,
With,
I
with
wasn't off
you know,
yesterday for mental health. It wasn't a
no,
mental health thing. It was a
no, mine
health
was.
thing. And then I decided that my health thing wasn't bad enough to keep me from not doing your stream last night. And then you
I know.
decided you
And then
weren't
I
streaming.
decided not to do.
And while I wasn't speaking to you or in any way that you could hear or whatever, I breathed the hugest sigh of relief. Like, like you're all like, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm like, I'm gonna get myself to make this dinner, and we were like, all right, break. And then you went off to go like shower and gussy yourself up for the
Ready
show.
for yeah.
And then I went off to make dinner, and both of us accomplished our tasks pretty much within. I probably took a little bit longer than you, but within the time limit, I would say.
Mhm.
And then when I sat down and looked at the message, you're like, "Yeah, we're not doing that tonight." I'm like, "Yes." And then I called you on Discord and we watched TV together until we both got sleepy. Well, I don't know about both got sleepy. I know I was getting
Well,
sleepy.
you're 2 hours ahead of me. So most nights when you especially on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday nights, because you got to get up for the tow, you're going to bed like really, really early my time.
Hmm.
So I usually stay up and do other stuff
Well, and
at home after you go to bed.
like
But yeah,
I
I've
love you, but
been
if I move up there, I'm probably like I'm not saying I'm leaving the tow. I'm not saying I'm staying with the tow. I feel like that's a conversation to have with the tow when that event ever happens. But
yeah.
like if I move up there, like I probably like if I'm still doing the show, I'd have to get up early. So
Yeah, you'd have to get up really early.
that's really not that big a deal as I'm discovering because my sleep schedule like this like Aaron picked the right time, I guess, because my sleep schedule like just clicked into place. And now like I wake up if like my mom texted me this morning. I asked my mom something yesterday. I asked her about the beef bacon. I found out where to get the beef bacon.
Right. Okay.
And so I did that, and she answered me. God love her. She answered me this morning, but she works for like the school bus, like
Oh, you'd be
people.
calling first thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so boy, did I get an answer first thing in the morning, and I am grateful for it. But like she answered. Well, the worst part was, and this is something that I do too. So I mean, I'm fucking throwing stones at glass houses. But I do this too. She answered each question I asked her in a separate text. Kind of like I asked like 3 questions,
Oh,
and so she'll be like boobity boop,
each,
boobity boop, boobity boop.
right.
And so I gave her an update because she was worried about me yesterday. I gave her an update on yesterday and let her know that it all went okay and I'm fine and everything's fine and no need to worry. And she's like, thank you for that. And then after that, like I'm like, hey, I'm fine. Everything's fine. No need to worry. BT Dubs really fiending for that beef bacon. Where did you get it again? Question mark. That was like my whole message. And she answered it the way I do a lot of times. Glad you're good. Thank you for letting me know. Next text message. We got it at, God, I forget what she said. Some freaking like meat market. Like she's like, we got it at so-and-so's. Let your father know next Thursday. He'll pick some up for you. And I was like, oh. It's just I didn't need that at like before 5. It just I can make some beef bacon for you, says Matthew Quall. Well, you know what? I will not say no to that, Mr. Q. I'm gonna say this. I love me some beef bacon. God, that stuff is good. My mom, like my dad got it. My dad got it and like ate some of it, and then my mom brought the rest over for me. She's like, "Here, it'll go bad. He's not really. It didn't knock his socks off. He's not really whatever." And plenty of food in our fridge. And my mom always worried that I'm not eating enough, so like she's like, "Here, you go have this." And she's like, "You're gonna want to use it up really quick though, because we opened it recently, and it'll spoil." And so I'm like, "All right, stuff. I don't even. It made it like 2 days tops."
Yeah.
Technically
I know,
24
the fact that
hours,
you
not
were
even.
talking so much. You were talking about it.
It
a
was
lot.
good. It's like
Yeah.
eating bacon flavored steak.
Yeah.
I
If
had
we could-
very
if-
few
if-
problems with it. And by few, I mean none. I had one problem with it. It was gone too quickly. And I'm like, no. Matthew
Yeah.
Q, I have a
Be thinking
smokehouse,
if you can
so
crisp it.
we can do it. Well, hey, buddy,
Yeah.
I guess you know what to get me for my birthday next year? I don't know. But yeah. So health stuff has been why I've kind of opened a new leaf to the idea. I've always said, like, health-wise, I wouldn't mind going up to your neck of the woods for MS treatments. And I've always said,
Yeah,
like,
we are the number one. BC specifically is the number one place to be if you've got MS. We're the advanced
they're the
first line of
tits.
defense.
Uh,
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, but I've always
there
said
is
that
that.
the holding back factor is my daughter, and that is
Yeah,
still
exactly.
that is still technically true.
Mhm.
But I have slid in recent years, both physically and on the idea, and so we might I'm open to that. I mentioned it this morning, and someone's like, "Oh, you're gonna move to Canada, like rip a, like it's like oh, so I thought you can't afford to move out." Like, look, we're gonna have to, moving is moving. I don't know if you know this, but if I'm moving out of here, Canada or in the area, like which one
Where
happens
your
first?
landing isn't going to be all that much more. Yeah.
Saint Caesar saying health wise, will you you will get the maid program as soon as you step on Canuck land, Johnny. No, I won't get it.
No.
They'll push
no.
for it, and I'll.
And to be honest, for all the horribleness that is maids, and oh my God, is maids horrible? They just gave maids to a 26-year-old man who has suffered depression.
I gotta boost your volume here. You're a little close.
So yeah, they gave him maids, and he's dead now, because he had depression. But for all of that horribleness, they have yet to offer it to my brother, who also has MS.
Well, like here's why I want them to
Like,
offer it to me.
not-
They start offering it to me. I start posting on like TikTok and stuff, and I start making a stink about it that way. First of all, secondly, the only risk I have of ever taking maids is if they sucker me in with a signing bonus. Like if they're like, "Hey, we'll give you like $5,000 now for you know a maid's execution like 2 years from now," and I'm like, "Ooh." Here, can we do it like that? Can we do it like reverse maid's mortgage? Like I take on a debt and I have to pay it back at a specific rate and time. And if I fall behind and or fail to make payments, they can kill me and then sell my body for the money.
Okay.
Like I feel like that's win-win for everybody. That should work.
I don't know. I feel like that was a
Because the government gets to get out in front of it and like loan you the money, and you can trust the institution because it's government. And then
I feel like that was a Blacklist plot line.
Oh, no. That's not a
plot line.
Blacklist plot line. It's kind of technically a plot line in the genetic opera Repo. And I think like the movie Repo, because
Repo, yeah.
the Repo, the genetic opera, and Repo, the movie, not the same, but exact same name and relatively same premise. But yeah, like, that's you've got to make your payments on your organs. So again, like I said, I like it this way. Anyways, I should be paying attention to this Freak $5.97 or Fallen the Great with $5. Speaking of Meat Market, and he's got a link, this week's special gem song. Well, thank you for the $5. Let me put that up there. Oh, that means we get to count it over towards the goal. So goal news, we didn't get to talk about this recently, but we should. Goal news, we're at $30 on the 29th. There's literally the 29th and the 30th, and that's every show this month. So we've got $90 to bank out the month. And over the course of this week, next week, and the week after, I got faith.
I think we might be able to do it.
Well, I guess it would be nice.
I think we might.
If I could pay for my show, 'cause I'm a broke-ass crippled hoe. And I'm in love with you. Yeah, you know what? They're not, as I said, somebody, I'm, they're not all winners. All right, so let's go ahead and check out, I said this morning about Fallen the Great songs that they've been hitting here. People have been
Yes.
the community we have here likes the songs. He had one for the toe this morning, and I'll tell you what I thought about it. I don't know if you heard it or not. I didn't think it fit for the overall vibe of the toe.
It was a little
but
punky for
it was too poppy,
for you two.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop punk. Sorry.
And it just didn't there was nothing wrong with it on any execution
No,
level
but it
other than
was
that. But here he has
Not you
had
guys.
a remarkable track record. Again, as I click this here, I did not request this. I did not.
He makes it of his own volition. He does great things.
He does it for the love of the game, and we say thank you. Thank you with the $5, $25 on the 29th. Let's hear the new one. Do you want to see the lyrics, or you just want to hear the song?
Now let's see the lyrics.
Got a craving for a river roll. Hey, not that fancy ocean show. Hey, step
Is it coming
on
through
in,
for you?
Take a seat. Johnny's got
A little bit.
A little bit. Do you need me to share the
About as
screen for
good
you?
as- Sure.
All right. If we're gonna do this crap,
Sorry.
if we're gonna pull this crap, let's pull it now.
We're going to do it. Let's do it right. Damn it.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
All right. Now I'm listening.
All right, we'll start it over for you. This is again, and this is the one thing. Like, I can't stress this enough. I have this problem, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite here. I love that he keeps it short, because I have a problem with they go too long, they get too long, they get too. I make little songs, they end up at 4.5 minutes. Like, I like that this is very boop boop boop. And I mentioned it once, one slight critique on one of the first ones, a little long, and ever since then, bam. Just right on the nuts. 36 seconds to like a minute 15. And that's like your golden range.
Perfect. It's an ad. It's
Yeah.
the length of time an ad would normally go. And it's perfect because we can, once there's a collection of these, we can just like
You're looking forward to
intersperse
this.
them. We can do our own commercial breaks.
Again, Digger thinks of this like someday in the future she'll have a CD of like Johnny's Exotic Meats Greatest Hits.
Got a craving for a river roll. Hey, not that fancy ocean show. Hey, step on in, take a seat. Johnny's got that local treat. Johnny's Exotic Meats. Hey, freshwater sushi can't be beat. Hey, crappie walleye, northern pike. Hey, roll it how you really like. Sunfish slice, looking sweet. Johnny's Exotic Meats. One more time. From the dock to your plate so fast. Small town flavor built to last. Grab a tray, bring your crew. Try a fish you thought you knew. Hey, hey. Don't.
Snack Jail Blues.
Just don't. Don't. Yeah.
The thing I like about this Snack Jail
like that
Blues,
song.
this is not
Don't.
related to Fallen at all.
Anything.
It's got,
It starts-
it's similar. This is upbeat comedy pop. Now I'm just curious. Like,
Oh.
this is 2 minutes 40 seconds.
JJ walked in loud like I don't care. Cookies in the air, crumbs everywhere.
Yeah, I'm lost. Anyways, so
Lost
there we go.
already.
There. It's already out.
But Fallens was good.
Fallens was great. Fallens was great. It was fun. And Digger wants me to make commercials to all these things.
Well, these are the commercials. We can once
No, but
there's
you
enough
want me to
of
make
them.
videos.
These
and
can, or videos. Yeah, sorry.
I am
Yes,
so
yes, I do.
sleepy. JJ Wentworth made program. What?
I want money now. Oh, JG Wentworth.
877 Repo Life now. Yeah, it doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
And the JG Wentworth thing is like, it's my money and I want it now. Like, I get the premise you're reaching for, but really to stretch that shoe over the horn to make it fit, you got to be like, it's my suicide and I want it. Yeah, it doesn't really work.
This is almost a hit. Might want to work on it a bit. So yeah, I think you realized.
I want more of a Western Arby's crossed with old sexy Carl's Jr. commercial. That would be the best ad. Put the beef in the hot chicks in it.
Beef and the hot chick in it.
Put the beef in the hot chick in it.
I think it's and.
No, put the beef in the hot chick in it. That's literally what it says.
No,
That's word for word. I'm not going to assume. Johnny, will you be my honeypot, says King Kong Dong. I don't know. I got a new phone. Well, good for you, King Kong Dong.
Yay.
19 inches of ice. What, we're getting 19 inches of ice here?
Beef.
That sounds like a lot. Is that a phrase for something?
Oh, no. He caught a couple of fish on the lake the other night through, I'm guessing, ice fishing, 19 inches of ice. I guess. That's my guess.
No, and I'm asking this legitimately, and I know you don't really know. I'm asking this legitimately as a question because I have no idea. Is ice fishing difficult? Because like the fish are pretty much in like sleep mode, and they're reacting on like straight gut instinct. So I feel like you just got to drop a line and jiggle a bait thing. If there's a fish in the air, he's going to be dumb enough to bite, and by the time he knows what's going on, he's already being pulled up through the hole. Like some sort of weird... Dude, that's got to be the closest thing to an alien abduction for a fish. Like, think about it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
We were just hanging
Never
out.
done it.
We were just hanging out. Like, I thought we were fine. And all of a sudden, this weird, like dim light appeared in the sky above us. And there was, I thought I saw something over there. I don't know what it was. And Todd went over there. I'm like, Todd, don't go. He's like, no, I'm going to go over here. I'm like, don't go over. He's like, no, it looks like it'll be. And before I could get an answer from him, the light pulled him up into the sky.
Oh, it was gone.
And now, so like, I don't think anyone would catch and release as ice fishing because that's literally like sadomasochistic.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm going to go sit on a giant slab of ice to, beat up a brain dead fish and then throw him back in the water just so he has a fun story to tell his friends. But if you think about it from the visual perspective, it would, again, literally look like, you guys don't understand what I saw. There were weird things there. It felt straight. I couldn't breathe.
It was
And
so
then
bright.
They touched my head and they said, you'll be okay. I don't even know what that means. And they put me back in. And my face still hurts. I'm pretty sure they stuck something in my butt. So yes, that's what I imagine ice fishing is like for the fish.
Mm.
But it's just that's how we go.
Fish thinks it's the rapture.
St. Aaron, make a hole in fish easy.
Dragged up.
Matthew Cute, no, it's super easy. You even use tip-ups and just sit there. Yeah, so you just sit, like, I'm not saying that you're busting your back, but I get it. Like, it just, the ice really seems to both give the fishermen the advantage of getting to the spots that fish normally gather in to avoid being fished. And then on top of that, the cold waters put the fish in a mental state that I'm like, these guys already weren't like rocket scientists at the top of their game. And now it's just a whole bunch of, it looks like a bug. It looks like, it's not a bug. Oh, not a bug. And that's all you got.
Okay. That's what you...
That's ice fishing. That's ice fishing.
From the fish perspective. Thank you.
SH, the butt part is true for the fishermen also. Thank you very much. I didn't know that.
There you go.
It's thanks to fishermen like you that I learned these things. That's what's important.
Wildest saying she's not a fan of ice fishing. It's cold even in the shanty. Your ass is frozen. So yeah, I've never done it.
I don't know, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like, and I don't know. Isn't Wild in the Arizona area or something? Or am I mistaken?
No, dude, Michigan.
Michigan. All right,
in
never
the
mind.
up.
Never mind.
The
Then she's in.
UP?
If she's in the UP, then she's probably seen some legit like ice castle, like ice shack.
Yeah.
Things. Some of those, like I've seen them driving on the road, and I've seen them at the dealerships and stuff. And it's just, I'm like, dude, it's an RV,
pretty
but
cool.
it's got a hole in the floor for fishing on the ice. Wow, it must be nice to have that much. If I had that much
I know.
extra money,
First
I'd
time
get
I
a
saw
haircut.
Oh.
The improv is usually the best part. What?
Lexi, your fish, your
Oh.
ice fishing from the fish's perspective.
It is the best part. Thank you for saying. I appreciate that so much. That makes my day. I'm so glad I came
Yeah,
back for you guys.
Lexi's the one in Arizona.
Lexi's the one in Arizona.
Yeah.
My apologies, Lexi.
Yeah.
I am retarded.
Northern Michigan's
Not
as
even
wild.
kidding. Like flat out, like I am retarded. I have brain damage, and I had a very healthy drinking life before the brain damage. So it's what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Speaking of retarded, one movie that was so good it was retarded that we watched, and I wanted to report this. Naked Gun. The Naked Gun
Naked Gun.
reboot. I know people told me it
Yes.
was good, and I said
enjoyed it.
I would reserve judgment. You said you thought it was going to be good. I said I
Yeah.
liked what I had seen, but I was so tentative. But we got a couple minutes in, and I really relaxed into it, and we had a great time. It also really helped that we were watching it with Brian too, who's
Yes.
seen none of them, who's seen absolutely
Yeah,
none
he's
of them.
never seen any Naked Gun ever. He had no idea what he was.
And with
getting
how
himself
much he
into.
enjoyed that one, I'm like, dude, you should go give.
Gotta
the
go
first,
watch OJ.
You go give the first three a couple looks. It's a good time.
Yeah. Yes.
Wild has never been in a good ice house. Some of them are better than motel rooms. That's what I'm saying. Like some of the ice houses I've seen in the area, like the pictures of them and stuff.
Yeah,
Cold-
it's literally like a motorhome that has hydraulics will lower you onto the ice level, and you just pick up the pieces. and
Matthew Q, I got to
suddenly
call you
there's a
out on
hole.
this one. Cold water does not mess with the fish. They are cold-blooded. No. Cold water absolutely messes with the fish. Yes, they are cold-blooded. And when the water cools down, their metabolism cools down. As their metabolism cools down, all of their bodily functions slow down. They don't stop. They don't stop, breathing, but they need less oxygen. They don't use as much. They don't breathe as often. It would be like operating in a brain fog. That's all I'm saying. You're getting your messages every couple of minutes and you're reacting to it. So by the time the fish realizes it's reacting to the bait in the water, it's already biting onto it and getting pulled up before it's like, wait, this isn't what I thought it was. Like, yeah, it's not out. Up to $30, $30,000 for a high-end ice cat. Mr. Q, very,
Wow.
very adamant about this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
What did Brian do? Why are we what in Brian?
Did we even pay attention to the credits? St.
What?
Aaron's pointing it out, but yeah, we didn't even pay attention to the credits, did we? On
No,
Naked
I was
Gun?
paying attention to the credits
Did we?
because
Okay,
there were
maybe I'm
things that
just-
happened
maybe
after the
I'm-
credits and stuff. We were laughing at all of it because the
Right,
credits
right.
the credits kept up to the original
Yeah,
police
that's
car
right.
driving through stuff. And I was pointing out during the credits, this is how the movie opened back in the day. Like, this is how the movies
Yeah.
opened. I'll just say this. The casting of it and the execution of it was pretty good.
Really,
it's,
yeah, I
It's
enjoyed
not
it.
better than the originals, but damn
No.
if it doesn't.
But it stands up.
And here's what I could even stand to see another one. That's where I'm pissed about myself, where I'm like,
Yes.
you get Pam
Yes.
Anderson and you get Liam Neeson and what's his name? What was O.J. Simpson's character's name?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm so bad with
I always want
names.
to call him Boomhauer, and I'm wrong because it's not.
No.
It's something
No.
though. Someone will say it. Anyways,
Someone will know it. Yeah.
question, answer. I don't know.
Yeah, people in chat are realizing just how young Brian is. He hasn't seen Airplane the movie either. He hasn't seen any of the Naked
didn't-
Guns. He showed up just in time to say, "What the fuck, you outing me?"
Dude, I'm not outing
Yes,
anybody.
Brian, we outed
I'm not
you.
outing anybody. I'm saying you didn't see a movie. That doesn't quantify an age. That just means you didn't see a movie. Nordberg, thank you. Nordberg. So,
Nordberg? Okay.
they kind of mashed Nordberg and, I don't know if he was the police chief or the chief detective or whatever, but from the original, Leslie Nielsen movies, they kind of mashed those two together. So the son of the other old white guy that was in those movies, was kind of his fellow investigator, but he was also doing all of the physical gag bits that they used for Nordberg, which I don't know. Anyway, I love the movie though, so it was a good time. Not an Airplane viewer. You gotta surely see it.
Yeah, Brian, we'll watch that with you for sure. You'll enjoy that one. It's a good one too.
Alrighty, so yeah, we've got an actual show to do. if we get to it at any point. But yeah, so I'm sorry for taking off yesterday. I don't want to. I am gonna try and make it through today. If I pass out, just shut the stream off, Digger. Just be like, shut it down.
I can't because we're doing it through OBS. Yeah.
Just gonna have to move it. Let's close this out. I actually have stories we can talk about those, so we should do those. We should
might
do
as well.
those. It should be a thing. We're at $25 for the goal on January 29th. We'll roll everything that we earn on Rumble and Twitch in together and count it down at the end of the show. I've seen it, and don't call me Shirley. I love it. It's a great movie.
Right?
I knew it was autocorrect BS. What was autocorrect BS, Wild Saffron?
It's definitely for sticking the freezer.
But for the most part, catch
Actually,
and
he
release
wanted-
isn't a thing. It's definitely for
For stocking
sticking
the freezer.
I think it's stocking the freezer. Okay, definitely for stocking the freezer. If fish is really good, whatever is over the limit gets cleaned and bagged up. Whatever is
And
over
hidden
the
as a-
limit. So you
over
catch the limit
okay.
and then you clean and bag the rest. I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. But it's one of those things where like I do like this stuff because I love fish, but you can't eat fish, so I'm like I'm just making my peace with it now.
I'll go fishing. I'm
Right.
catch and release unless there's someone there who wants to actually eat the thing.
Well, yeah, but
But,
that's me
Yeah.
usually. I
I'm
like the
more
fish.
there for sitting in the hot sun drinking beer than I am for the fishing.
Oh,
Yes.
I've got
Yes.
bad news for you. When it's ice fishing, there's no hot sun.
Well, and again, I've
There
never
is
done
drinking
ice
beer.
fishing. I would like to do it once. I'd like to have the experience. But all in all, I agree with Wild. She's saying it's not really a lady-friendly sport. She too prefers the boat in the summer. You don't need the heater or the snowmobile suit, the snowsuits and the snowmobiles and all that. You don't need. It's not snowy, so it's an experience I would like to have in my life. But I'm betting that fishing in the summer out the boat or off the dock is much better.
Whatever is over the limit gets cleaned, bagged up, and hidden out of DNR site. Okay, now I get what you're doing. Now I get how you're doing it. I have bingo Wednesday night. Well, that's a shame. I have an announcement.
Yay.
Bingo night tonight. Oh, so you guys go on opposite
Not tonight,
nights?
tomorrow night.
Well, no. King Kong Dong says he has bingo night tonight.
Oh, sorry, that's Mr. Q. has
Mr. Q
bingo
has it on
Wednesday night.
So they rotate. You know what? That way
job.
nobody's cramping anybody's style. You know, they can each
Yeah,
root for
I
the other
fired-
person to win big in bingo, and it's
Yeah.
never the night they're there. So you
So
like,
yeah, we can just hang out and we can spend every night of the week doing bingo in a different place with a different person. We wanted to.
That's-
I mean, I don't really want to, but we could if we wanted to. It's a thing you could do.
I mean, toe triggers are a thing. I'm gonna feel bad the day I start going in for bingo. Let's be clear about that. All right, let's grab our first hour stories so we could talk about all of those. So yeah, we're super duper ahead and everything is fabulous. The month is on autopilot. Thank you so much. I'm so incredibly grateful. Our first hour stories have a couple of different things to get into, including there's an autistic Barbie doll. I didn't know. What?
Autistic? Because I know there's a Down syndrome Barbie.
Yeah, no, the autistic Barbie's the new one. I have a story about it.
Okay. Oh, fine.
Thank you for getting me going there.
Happy early birthday, King Kong Dong.
Yes,
He's
happy early
gonna be
birthday.
33 tomorrow. King Kong. He'll be 33 tomorrow.
There's your ticket out of here, Johnny. Bingo. No idea what you're talking about, St. Caesar. Digger, just go tubing down the river. Honestly, yeah, I'd say if you're telling me fishing or tubing, I'm picking tubing.
Yeah.
But now, like nowadays, I can't go tubing without like a life vest and arm floaties, which is really demeaning. But it's just like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I kind of need the arm floaties because my arms are such.
It don't work so well. I get it.
I just figured it out. I need
Uh.
arm floaties, but I need arm floaties that'll fit on my legs, like up on my calves, so I can like so I can have leg floaties. And then I don't need an inner tube. I just hop in the
You
water
don't
and
need the inner
float.
tube, yeah.
I'm like a human
Yeah.
water bug. I just glide along the surface.
Just starfish down the river.
I am gonna need a boomerang on a string
Oh,
because I'm gonna need a way to like grappling hook my way to shore.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at people. Hey, catch! And someone doesn't hear. They turn around. It hits them in the face. Oh, what the? Pull me in! Now run up. Now run upstream and go get my wheelchair. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Are-
Sandy Squatch.
Are the floaties for the hot tub, Johnny? I can't go in a hot tub. It's like, aside from the like I will pass out and slip under the water and possibly asphyxiate and drown like that way, just heating up my body temperature, bad idea. So nope, no hot tubs for me. There's a black Down syndrome's Barbie doll. Thanks, I didn't ask. Are the floaty? Yep, we covered that. Johnny can't stop and stand at the drinking barges while tubing, which is again why I need the boomerang on a string. Like, because then I can just like hook it around somebody's neck or something and pull myself up on them. I mean, they might not like it, but
Fuck 'em.
you can get in and cold tub. Oh boy, St. Caesar's really in a good mood with the whole.
Yes.
Like,
Well, he's turning
sponsorship thing.
39.
Right, but
Just a few days later. So
really,
happy
really
birthday
excited.
to you too.
really jumping
Yes.
at the bit, chomping at the bit there. All right, so covered up there. They have a new Barbie.
Yeah.
It's called Autistic Barbie. My question: what physical characteristics are autistic? Oh,
That's what I would like to know.
that's
I didn't
why,
think there
like I
were
said,
autistic.
that's at the end of the hour. So we'll move through a
That's
couple of
cool.
these to get over there.
Okay. So
Firstly,
you guys got to hang on. There's that tantalizing. You got to stick around if you want to find out about autistic Barbie.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
anyhow, a passenger train,
Yes.
the ocean service, via a passenger rail train, an ocean service train traveling from Montreal to Halifax derailed early Monday morning around 1:30 a.m. in St. Alexandre de Comorska. It's like Quebec's Basin St. Laurent region. The train was carrying 124 passengers and crew, collided with the trailers of two semi-trailer transport trucks parked too close to the tracks, causing the two locomotives to derail. Oh my God, so somebody parked too close to the rail.
Two big big trucks parked too close to the rail. Two of them.
I can't
then
wait to
they've-
find out what countries those truck drivers are from. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada and the CN Police are investigating the incident, which also caused track damage and service disruptions, including evacuation of passengers to local community center due to the loss of heat on the train and delays for other services. So you were saying there's a conspiracy theory. What's the conspiracy theory here? Because we don't really have people injured. We do have the trains being derailed.
There has been a lot of extortion going on in the east coast of Canada with certain groups of people, with certain races. And so recently, where the train derailment happened, there is a business right there. That company was shot up over extortion and not paying the extortion. So that they shot up the building a couple of times. Now it seems like with trucks, one of the trucks also belongs to that company. So they think it might have been done on purpose to again harm this company because they're not breaking and paying the extortion.
Who's extorting them?
Certain members of a certain gang from a certain country. They've been doing a lot of extortion. It's been like mom and pop stores to start, and corner stores and small businesses like that. But now they've gotten so brave that they're taking on this huge, like this is a huge shipping company.
Right.
But they're not willing to pay the extortion, and so their building is being shot up.
Right.
And yeah, now their trucks are suddenly causing major derailment accidents and stuff. So that's yeah. So that's the
awfully interesting.
tinfoil. That's
Now,
the
so-
tinfoil.
And you're the one who brought this one in today. You wanted to talk about this. I don't mean to say that you are alone on this subject, but I'm going to say when I look at the chat, I just get things like Barbara Billingsley is the best part speaking jive on the airplane. I feel like they really they got what they needed earlier, and we were going on about the thing, and they just don't really
Yeah, no, like I said, that's the tinfoil. So that's the crazy. That's not off of the people who looked at this tweet. This is the actual tweet.
Matthew Q talking about something you were telling me about too, the Alberta independence thing. That actually sounds. What's happening there? What's the news on? So you guys are you voting for whatever?
Well,
you said
not
you're
us,
moving to
just-
Alberta if they start going independent. You're like, I'm out, and you're
Well,
going to Alberta?
if BC gets bad, well, it's bad. But if the interior of
gonna say
BC
gets.
ends up going the way the coast has gone, then yeah, I will definitely.
No offense.
I'll go Alberta.
No offense, Toots. You going, hey, if BC gets bad, is me being like, hey, if Minneapolis starts, kind of getting a little unhinged.
No. The rest of BC is fine. It's the coast, and it's seriously, it's cut off from the rest of the province by the coastal mountain range. Like yeah. So as long as the rest of BC stays the way it is, it's lovely. But if shit hits the fan, then yeah, it's very, very easy to move. Just pack everything up, drive a few hours, and move into Alberta. But what he's talking about, what Mr. Q's talking about, this was they needed X amount of signatures on the referendum in order to ask the question.
What question?
Are we
Like, how
going
many
to
licks does it take to get to the center
Are we
of
going
Putsy
to become independent? Are we going to?
I was trying to squeak my own questions in there. I was like, ask what question? Like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of Tootsie Pop? Damn it. Are female orgasms real? Like, what was the question? Have you guys figured that
No,
second
this
one
question is: should we become independent? Should we? Yeah, I don't think it was a statehood. It was strictly independence. But people literally in Alberta, it is freezing. Like we're talking minus 20 Celsius. Oh, stop it. Let's see.
What's that in real temperature?
Minus 20. I'm finding out. Fahrenheit. Minus 4. So it's minus 20 before wind chill, and they're standing for 6 or 8 hours outside in the cold late into the night just to make sure that they get their ID witnessed and sign that thing. The government, the federal government didn't expect, the media didn't expect, no one expected it to go as well as it did. Most of Alberta stood outside in the nasty, nasty weather for like an 8-hour work shift, just to sign that damn thing.
Lexi
It's
really
awesome.
like Putsy Top. I know, right? It's a Putsy Top. It's a Putsy Top. It's coming here. We be freezing by Friday night.
Yeah, it's there's
So wait.
and there's another atmospheric river coming, so BC may flood again too.
The Albertan
Turns into the cold.
The Albertan independence movement is coming to Minnesota. I don't know if they
So
know
the
this or not.
weather-
Minnesota's not part of Alberta, so like
The
they
weather.
can
Really.
push for.
That freezing cold
Well, he just
weather
said
is
it's
what he's
coming
talking
here,
about.
and
Yeah,
I'm just
freezing cold weather is coming there.
Uh-oh.
It hits Alberta first, and it travels along, and it's going to hit you guys.
Lord knows I'm in a sweater/sweatshirt at 70 degrees. -4 would kill me instantly. Having lived in Minnesota a lot, I'm like -4. I get to wear a hat, right? It'll be okay. It's not awesome. I'll say that.
We used to be -15, -20 Celsius was our average winters out here, but it's been so mild we don't even have snow these days. It's been like 3 years now.
St. Aaron saying, apply for U.S. statehood. I'll give you one very, very sad reason that'll never happen. They don't want to they don't want to convert over from metric and
Well,
from Celsius. They're very happy with
they're
their
Canadians.
imperial
They're
system.
still Canadians. They don't want to be American. They just want independence from the Canadian federal
Right.
government.
But I'm just saying they won't go statehood. So Canada, you guys, never mind. I was going to make a joke about Canada's not independent, but never, fuck it. No, the cold weather. How is the woman co-host smarter than you? What? That's, again, I explained
Right?
this already. Sleep deprivation. Okay? Sleep deprivation. Let's see how you function on, I'm being realistic here. I'm going to go on, I'm at 6 to 8 hours over the last 2 days. And not a lot of it from yesterday, by the way. a lot of it from yesterday afternoon, and like being half awake, half asleep on my futon yesterday, and then deciding to go to bed, and then suddenly snapping awake like somebody just tased my butthole, and just being wide awake and I can't sleep. It's horrible. Celsius
Bridges.
of
Good to see ya.
Fahrenheit. Okay, St. Caesar. Alberta wants to be Montana. I'm gonna be honest. Just for the cheaper steak prices, I want to be Montana, or at least in Montana. I can
Well,
do
and
it.
see, again, cheaper steak prices will be had if we lived in Alberta.
Well, then I guess we're gonna have to move there because you don't dine on swine, and I needs me my bacon, so we're gonna have to cut the
Oh.
difference and go beef bacon.
Yeah, I need beef. Don't get me wrong. I like to eat meat, and poultry and stuff. Beef.
I
they're
have a
good.
tube steak
I just
lying
can't
around.
eat the pig. It's just the pig. Well, and the fish because I'm allergic. That makes me sick though. Not my fault.
This is funny without even trying. You're inadvertently. I'm not picky. I'm easy to get along with. I just can't eat the pig, or the fish. And actually, now that we're talking about, probably not the chicken. And so let's go.
I
With
can eat the heck out of a chicken.
now, look,
Poultry is fine.
I could
Poultry
eat
is
the
fine.
goat, but I am recently of a new leaf as
I
a
don't think I'm
Christian, and I
allowed
don't
to
think
eat
they're
goat
allowed to
either.
eat goats because those
Yeah,
are
I don't
again.
think I'm allowed to eat goat.
I
either. It's
I
a
don't
difficult
think
thing.
so. I mean, if your religion is like
Um,
anti-pig, like I got bad news for you.
Must be cloven
That's
hoof and
Satan's
chew
lapdog.
the cud.
Oh, they chew the cud and
Don't
everything
eat
else.
The tube steak, Digger. Thank you, Wild.
Maybe butthole shocks is how you get your superpowers. Jelly for the smelly. What are they waiting for? Unless I have the lamest superpowers ever, which not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Religion shouldn't control what you can and can't eat. I agree, King Kong Dong, but I also cheat on that regard because I don't belong to any I'm slipping into English.
Established.
I don't belong to any established organization or religion. I don't.
That
God,
kind of-
God not come before me and tell me what I kind of eat. So yeah, I
That
don't.
one variation.
Yeah, right. Like I said, fucking.
Yeah.
You try operating with busted wiring and
No.
half power.
No, I can't do it with properly
Any
working
minute
mouth.
now,
I can't.
any
do.
minute now, like static electricity is going to shoot out of my head and I'm just going to fall over and start sparking. And then like some sort of weird Truman Show thing, the wall behind me, which is supposed to be in the ground, will open up and like a technician will come out and be like, oh, he can short circuit it again. Why don't we just replace this horrible piece? And that, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm so laid back, rambles on about preference in politics.
It's an allergy. It's not my fault I can't eat fish for feet's sakes.
For feet's sakes?
For feet's sakes.
For feet's
yes.
sakes. That's what Brian
I felt
loves.
bad about always, talking about Pete. His sakes.
Beef contains 9 essential amino acids and proteins, says Rusty Grammar. Yep. So do tube steaks. All right. The no meat with Catholic was all because of a supply thing versus a religion thing, but they treat it like religion now. They have a gay ass 6 weeks.
I have no idea about the Catholic religion and what they can and cannot do.
Lexi Vaughn, all the feats. I'm your DEI replacement, Johnny, says Brian the Science. Well, that's weird because you didn't show up for work today. RPM should resign soon. I'm sad to hear that you don't like your prime minister. It's not news. You've been vocal about it. I don't know what you expect me to do about it. People don't listen to me like within this city or the block or the house. Even my cat's got like FU attitude. So I don't really know what you expect me to do about it. So I'm sorry. How is fish not meat? Flesh is flesh. Fish is meat. Who's saying fish isn't meat? You can't have fish not because it's not meat.
No, it's an
because
allergy thing. It's an
thing.
allergy thing. It has nothing to do with the biblical dietary laws. Nothing to do with it.
Lent is a lie and based on a supply shortage and surplus in the early hundreds in Europe. This is where, again, there's too many. I'm not saying there's no divine power, and I know it's awful, and I admit this wholeheartedly. It's awfully presumptuous for me to be like, God needs to like reach out to me. But it's kind of like the scammer thing. Like I'm getting like every established religion to me is the equivalent of an unknown caller. And the minute I answer the phone, like, we want to talk to you about your car warranty. And I'm like, and sus, and hang up. Because it's just, you guys all, like, again, the pen holders are people, are dudes. They change the stuffs. And again, you know, maybe the guys wrote things down the way it happened. Maybe God's cool with things being the way it is. I don't know. I just know I can't confirm or deny. Like, I can't send a survey like, do you approve? Yes or no. I can't even send like a gay, like fucking, like fifth grade, like boyfriend, girlfriend request style letter to like
you like
God.
me? Yes or no?
Well, no, like,
are you a nice God? Yes or no?
Like, do you approve? Yay or nay? Like, is it okay to be gay? Yay or nay? Like, whatever. I don't get to do any of that. I just have to trust the people that are in charge. The problem is that they're people, which immediately makes me think they're full of shit. And I'm just like, oh shit, this can't be a good thing. So I'm probably going downstairs. I should reserve it now. I'm already in the basement. I'll be used to it. We're going to decline you because I'm a little busy right now. So yeah, dude, I don't know who that is. It's an unknown number.
I know. I just for me, I'm thinking it's hell telling you, yep, you are. Just confirming your statement.
Saint Caesar, the UK is far too dreary for me. I couldn't live there.
Lord, no. Yeah.
Like, I love this. I've been complaining for a while that I need to get out of here. I need to get into a place. One of the main things I keep saying is I need to get somewhere where I get a lot of regular sunlight. And you should move to the UK. I'm like, kind of missed the whole sunlight thing then, didn't we? I saw a video about how Japan cooks eel. It looks amazing, and I don't eat fish. Dude, I'll try most food most of the time. I have a curious sense that way. Wild Saffron with a short. We should check that out. Let's grab that.
Okay. For those in Minnesota.
Oh, for those in Minnesota. Okay, so this is Wild Saffron for those in Minnesota. We'll get back to that in a second. We do still have all of our other stories and stuff, so we're coming to the end of the second hour, so we might want to get moving through that. Let me catch myself up with the chat. RFK is fixing the food pyramid. Notice how black olives are brown again. I'm going to say
No,
this.
I hadn't noticed that.
Here's my only real question for that as a follow-up. Does it have any effect on the flavor? No. Then I don't really care. Black olives are brown. Ooh, we switched it. Whoa, victory! Were we not? I apologize if this seems like pointed at you. I know you just gave this the information, nothing else. But I'm just saying here, were people not allowed to eat them because they were black olives? Does changing the name to brown olives make them somehow more accessible to more Americans? Are there people that are having severe olive deficiencies that have been denied because they couldn't eat? Are racists like somehow suffering some sort of weird olive-only form of scurvy because they haven't eaten the black olives? Like, I can't eat black olives. I don't support them. Go back to the country you came from. It's like, dude, that's Italy. I don't know if you know this or not, but
We're okay with them, aren't we?
I have no idea.
Jelly fruit is smelly. Venus gets great sunlight.
Right? Just move there. Who cares about the
Go to Venus.
sulfuric acid environment?
Meh.
How long did the Russian
We can
probe that
figure
they
that
sent there last? Like, it was like 6 minutes before the sulfuric acid just completely corroded it beyond the point of working. It wasn't artificial coloring. It was just a salt compound that made them black. So no difference health-wise. Right. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Well, they're less salt in them, so that's cool.
So I am kind of a piece of shit because I was all like, oh, does it change it? It does actually change something.
Doesn't actually
Again,
change it.
here's where I'm like, and why did we do this? Did we like the black color more? The meat on the inside has always been a lighter brown color. Like, that's just black olives in general. They're always that way. The Itty is the best hair. I have no. I knew all that beef was good for me. I think a lot of us feel that way. I don't know if you mean it the same way I do. What about the olive? I like Olive Garden. Crappy Italian food for cheap, says Mr. Q. I usually wake up about 4 hours. Then I toss and turn the rest of the time. I should be sleeping. That's kind of how I went.
Yeah.
How long until we all become Native Americans? I'm 12th generation immigrant. Sounds worse. I don't know what these are. These
Right? How
chats
many generations before we're actual native?
are- Rusty grammar. Now
'Cause,
they're
you know,
mulatto
my family's
olives.
been in Canada
Oh.
since before BC was BC, before most of the provinces existed. My family was already here.
Mulatto olives. That wins today. All right, so this is what Wild sent us, saying this was for all of us people in Minnesota. When you start a daycare in the middle of nowhere. Oh.
The heck is this?
1,000.
Granny, what is going on here?
I've started a daycare center.
Why on earth would you do that?
Apparently, it's how one can get rich these days.
We're already full-time farmers and ranchers. We don't have time for this.
It's going to make us more than farming ever has.
But there aren't any children around here for miles.
I know that.
And your facilities are definitely not up to code.
Doesn't matter.
And your hours of operation don't even make sense.
You know farmers, they don't run on normal people time.
And who made your sign?
Gate Mart.
Well, that explains the misspelling.
I knew he'd mess that up.
So where did you get your proof of concept for this daycare anyway?
Minnesota.
I really don't think...
I'm the captain now.
Oh, dear Lord.
Jeez.
Thanks.
Granny, what are you doing, Granny?
Thank you. Thank you so much, liberal Minnesota, that you guys would turn a blind eye to rampant fraud for well over a decade, so that way we can look like bumbling fucking idiots.
Oh. Yeah.
See, this is for me, like, I'm sorry, the bloom is off the rose. It's time for me to go. I don't want to be associated with these people. I'm well aware.
That was
that
my
I'm not-
biggest thing was like out of every every state that I could possibly choose that would make my parents concerned. Minnesota is like right up at the top, very, very top of the list. That along with like Oregon or Washington or probably California, because they're all
Yeah, I was
going
about
shit.
to metaphorically pimp hand you here. Like, what do you mean California isn't, like, no offense, like Minnesota has a lot of, here's the thing, Minnesota has a lot of very rural areas, and then they've gotten more liberal in the like city center spots, and because of the things that the liberal areas have done, they've kind of spread their control. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just
Saying, yeah.
here's what's wrong.
Minnesota wouldn't be the one I'd choose.
This is like a boomer food like short, but
Mhm.
the part I hate about this, and it's not a critique on the people making this or the people that like it. My state put up the caricature for them to make of this. Like we gave you the blueprint, so I can't hate on this as much as I want to, because I realize I'm part of the state that's responsible for the reason this exists. And it's not just mine.
Yeah.
They're all over the country.
Well, it's not you specifically. It's you guys.
Well,
as
no,
a
it's just we covered.
general group.
I
but
found.
yeah.
I found. What is it? 3 in one in. What was it? 1 in Maryland. 1 or 2 cases. Like the same situation is popping up in Maryland, and it sounds like there's some areas in Oregon and things like that. Couple spots.
Yeah, it's happening elsewhere. But
We
you
won't-
guys got the spotlight.
We won't mention how several other facts correlate to similarities between Minnesota and them too, like demographics and things. But rather fail with honor than succeed by fraud. Sophocles. Right.
Called Oregon. King Kong Dong. It's not Oregon. It's Oregon. We used to go there regularly, like for like daily road trips, like just day trips. Sorry, as a family, we go to Oregon.
Here's where I'm a weird piece of shit. Like, if you've got the time to use this fucking junked out house on your property for your internet bit, for the likes and the clicks and the funnies,
Yeah, your farming isn't
Why don't-
farming all that hard.
why don't you take some time out of your life to either or get off the pot, fix it, or demolish it? Why is this building still standing if it's pretty much just broken windows, roof looks like it's falling in, obviously the siding hasn't been addressed, clearly not actually a living residence? Why
Oh.
the hell?
Stop. It sounds like we've dropped out. We've frozen on Rumble as well.
All right, well, I'm looking at it now, and I do have another thing about notifications about an hour ago, and I'm looking at it 1099 on this. Let's
Shut up.
It's
And
back
sync with
now.
me.
Whoops, wrong screen. You just got by KBS. Yeah, it must have dropped down for a second.
Okay.
But I put up the stream rate, the bit rate at on the program itself, and it says it's been stable. So I don't know if it's necessarily us. You're back, better than getting by lab glasses, Brian. Agreed. St. Caesar moved to Mars. They have their Starlink now. No, they don't. They're gonna have Starlink when Elon gets there. That was something I was telling you about this weekend. While we get back over to this video, that's something I was telling you about this weekend. I saw one of the like conspiracy theory like space channels being like, don't be fooled by this, that, and the other. The T3 developed by Lockheed Martin based off of alien technology can fly through the sun and visit other star systems. I'm like, all right, you'd have a lot more time convincing me that that's the case if we weren't struggle busing to get to the moon and contemplating whether or not we've ever been there. Like, I'm not saying that the government wouldn't keep like the super high-end technology to themselves. I'm just saying we haven't even gotten to Mars. So, yeah, I really doubt we have fly through the sun into another galaxy kind of technology, that they're outpacing us by that much. And we're just, nope, just keep it all in the dark. Just keep it all in the dark. Otherwise, these people might be tempted to, I don't know, move. I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think.
I mean, I agree that the military, the government tech is usually a good 10 years ahead of what anything we've got access to, but it's not like that. Same with our underwater capabilities are not near as good as that other movie was trying to have us believe. Hello, Federales. Good to see you. You missed nothing.
I'm catching up. I saw Lexi's I want to be number 8, and I had to figure out what that meant. It's always back by the time you two realize it went down. Well, that's the advantage of a broadcast delay coupled with crippling marijuana addiction. Just a couple of stupid potheads too obsessed with a fix to notice they got shit
I
to
think it has
fix.
more to do with the delay.
KBS dropping. I'm going to have to reboot a router today. We're coming back slow. Ooh, it could be the protest. Do you think it's protest related? Could be protest
Maybe.
related. See here, here's where it's weird.
I don't know.
The KBS is being super shitty right now. People are probably going to start typing that in. And I'm looking at you. You and I are perfectly crystal clear. Everything else is running
Oh,
smoothly.
see, and we're stopping and starting in my Discord. It's freezing, but that's normal for me. So I don't know unless they tell us.
I'm gonna type this here. KBS lag. I'm definitely going to definitely gonna have to reboot. Definitely gonna have to reboot. We're getting back up over 5,000. Oh, down under 20. Like this is where it's kind of like this is a thing where it's got to be Streamlabs partially.
Los Federales makes a good point. Is your pot addiction crippling though? I mean, life already handed you that card. You were already crippled.
Yes.
The
Yes.
pot smoking did not create the crippledness.
No, but it's wrong to say that it's not a crippling addiction. I feel like I would get more done in life if I didn't have this to contend with for a variety of reasons. But being a cripple gives me a really convenient out. And
There you
so
go.
that's what it is. Johnny's doing a sit down protest. Yeah, that is my I'm wondering if it's protest related. Now we're up to 30,000. Like I put the thing to top out at 10. Like 10,000 KBS is like a good number. The default is like 5, and if you're over 5, you're golden. And right now we're into 10, and it went up to like 30, and it's just that's that weird shoot up thing. Addicted to marijuana. Yeah, have you ever for marijuana? Oh, you ever stick for marijuana? Like that's not the
Not the same
that's not
sort
the
of
way.
a thing. It doesn't. Yeah, a little different.
Every Twitch stream I have open is fine. Must be Minnesota. It here's what I'm saying. I'm saying it has something to do with Streamlabs because everything else was running fine. Barring that, I would say maybe because people are in the area and there's protests. I don't know. I have been actively avoiding going out because of everything I'm hearing about these protests in Minnesota make me go, oh, concourse. Like when we have stories for today about it too. I literally, I saw reports of people getting accosted until they confirmed that they're not ICE. So it's just like there's no good side for they're jackbooted thugs. Like right, and the protesters aren't a violent mob that attack anyone they view as an enemy. Like sure, it's not happening on, but
Yeah.
it's just one side. 30,000.
I was
That's super
watching.
sad.
I was watching a bunch of people ganging up and beating down an ICE agent. There's like 2 or 3 ICE agents, but they were being ganged up on by like 20, 30 people. And there was good 7 or 8 of them that were beating on the ICE agent. One of them was on the ground. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to go out if I didn't have to. Let the idiots do their idiot stuff.
Like here's the
Stay out
thing,
of the way
I
of the
fully
feds while
support
they do their Fed stuff.
I fully support people protesting. Like, oh, here's another funny thing. I told you about this, but I was watching. Like Corey Adam was posting over the weekend, just like, hey guys, like, and this is what I love. Like Corey's great at this. He's like, hey guys, so for all you guys that are super upset about the ICE agent that shot, Renee Good, just remember. It was like, I forget what administration, it was like the Walz administration that signed a law during COVID into like police officers have the right to shoot you if you use your vehicle as a weapon against them.
Yeah.
And then, hey guys, just for all of you that are like, oh, you can't send the National Guard to lock us down. They're not a law-keeping force. No, again, because of COVID, Tim Walz administration signed a law and order that the National Guard counts as a law and order
allowed it.
peacekeeping force. Like again, it's just this is the thing I've been saying though. Like I said this stuff was bad back when it was happening, and it was you just don't want you do whatever you want. You don't care about this. This is better for society, and go along, get along. Like okay. So we shouldn't protest this stuff because you think it's a threat, even though I don't agree. And I said these were horrible doors to leave open. And now that the other side's using those open doors, it's just So the whole thing, I'm just like, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to go out. I don't it's the worst part is if I run into any protesters, I'm going to tell them like, I don't think I should have to follow laws if those people don't. Like, no. And I'm not even like you're a violent criminal, illegal. No, you're here illegally. If that gets discovered, you should
should be
get
gone.
deported. And people might be like, that's horrible. Like, right, but I'm supposed to follow laws, so why don't you? Like, and that's kind of how it sits for me. It's not about whether or not I agree with the law. It's I'm supposed to follow them, so why don't you have to? Like, that's just where I land at it. And if and that's the part I don't like is I don't even think it's a majority. Just I don't like the visibly large amount of people in this area that are violently fighting on behalf of people that at best are breaking a passive law, or at worst are here illegally committing crimes. And it's just like,
yeah.
I don't know. Aaron, you can't spell Minnesota to save your life, can you? If he goes to Minnesota tomorrow, all of this is Minnesota, St. Caesar. All of this is Minnesota. Goddamn commie protesters.
Minneapolis, maybe?
I don't think the protesters are necessarily communist. I think plenty of here's what I think they are. I think they're Trump derangement protesters, and they're viewing this specifically as a Donald Trump thing because Donald Trump's in the White House, so that's automatically, despite the fact that like the ball that's in motion that's happening in Minnesota, Donald Trump doesn't even know about it. He gets the same updates that the rest of us do through the internet and shit, because that ball got set into motion long time ago with Alligator, Alcatraz, and everything else. Other people are running ICE and all that stuff. Like, Donald's not personally overseeing it, but there is a healthy contingent of liberal people here who literally, it's bad and it's evil because it's Donald Trump. Because again, they're the same people saying ICE are jackbooted thugs and these things or whatever, and we should all be standing up and fighting this stuff. And it's like, right, but the laws and everything that are in place for this, those were put in place during COVID, and those of us that stood up against that during COVID were chastised. Those of us who said that this is authoritarianism and dictator stuff, and Tim Walz was acting like like an emperor, like nobody, and people, oh no, that's you just don't care. It's about people's lives, and it's about their health, and it's like, no, it's not. And,
no, it's not though.
and again, and I said this back then too. Like, even if it is about people's health, you're setting up a system and an architecture that allows one authoritarian person to do something. Whether or not you agree with their action, it's an authoritarian action. But that architecture stays in place. What if the next person isn't someone you agree with?
Don't agree
that
with.
architecture is still there. They can do their authoritarian stuff. And I think it's really hypocritical to then turn around and go, well, no, I'm not okay with this. I don't approve of this. Like, no.
Well, you were okay with it a few months ago. Yeah. So fuck off.
I guess my response to the ICE protests is sit down, shut up. It's not about you. It's about people's health. That's my response. It's about people's health. It's not about you. Your rights and your freedoms are affecting others, or whatever the fucking stupid arguments they're making. Again, it's the same setup that let the cops lock down mom and pop shops and everything else, but it's okay then.
Yep.
Riding Dirty Llama. If you're here, you're here illegally, get out and come back with the correct paperwork.
Right.
I don't even need to go that far. Like, I'm saying, if you're here illegally and you get caught, like, I'm all for, like, if you got here illegally and you're under the radar and nobody's noticing you, you're clearly not doing anything wrong. Like, but if you, again, like speeding ticket, whatever, you get caught, like, now. That's the risk you take when the laws you break. Like,
I don't know. I'm with King Kong Dong and Riding Dirty Llama.
I just don't know why I'm paying taxes.
Black or white? Are you here illegally? You get gone.
Right, but my point is overall, just as a societal thing. I don't know why. Why do I have to pay taxes, obey traffic laws, or view things like murder as wrong if other people are allowed to break whatever laws they need? Because what if these people are they're doing whatever it takes to survive. Well, what if I feel like I can't survive unless I shoot that guy in the face? Well, that's wrong though. Right. But if we don't but it's weird how one person can commit a wrong and we have to turn a blind eye to it and enable it. Like, that's the other part. Like, the part is, it's like these people are enabling this. Like, so I don't know. Anyways, like Chandler and him letting Tiefers poop in his apartment. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm guessing that's a Friends reference. Is Johnny going to? No.
No.
Yeah, better check his.
I don't know which Chandler this is, but I don't think that's a Friends reference. I think there's people in Portland who are allowing Antifa protesters use his bathroom.
Oh,
It's my understanding. Yes.
Brian the Science, if we
And that's just you're an idiot too.
debank, refuse care, and all other stuff to the illegal immigrants, they believe. Right. And this is again where, and you can call me a Nazi or whatever, like here's my like illegal immigrants have the right to try and do better for their families. Like everyone puts it in the, because that's what I want and that's what I do. But like, right, but you're not in the same situation, firstly. Secondly, secondly, I hate to say this, my own personal experience has taught me sometimes you get dealt a bad hand and it sucks. What do you want? Like we can't uproot everything just so that way we can give because you can't give every single person a fair shake at it. There's just not enough space and resources to go around all that stuff. But as for the debanking thing, like, yeah, like I'm of the opinion, like if you're here illegally, like your ID like is fake and all this other stuff. And if you get caught, you're in trouble. And again, like can't bank, can't do all this stuff. You shouldn't be able to apply for services. Like I've watched.
You shouldn't be able to do any of that at all.
I've watched political parties like demonize Social Security and social safety nets, and I've watched other ones say that those things need to be available for people and those people. But you can't just keep taking people in. The way they were set up is already a pyramid scheme. You can't just add more people on top of it. And I'm saying you can't just throw somebody on there. And I'm not even saying that they have to prove that they can come here and earn an income or any of this. I'm just saying you have to file the paperwork and do it legally. And that's all I'm saying. Yeah. And it doesn't sound like it's that hard. We're already given the Venezuelans now can all file what is it?
Amnesty
or whatever. Or refugee status. So it's just and then I don't know. So it's one of those where, like I said, I don't know.
Wait, so Trump is allowing a bunch of Venezuelan people to come in?
I think it was Kristi Noem that was saying Venezuelan refugees.
You've got too many people in your country already. Why would you bring more people in?
Because again, spoiler alert, right and left aren't really a thing. It's all one giant cabal.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. I need to
never mind.
take off for a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Asks me a question, go start looking for information, then goes, all right, I gotta leave now. All right, so let's go ahead, close that. So yes, this next thing we're going to talk about here, influencer dies at 37 during a New Year's Eve live stream. I didn't know about this until literally today. So
yeah, it's pretty wild. This guy, the things people will do for money on the live stream internet.
Anyways, so I didn't know this happened. 37-year-old Spanish streamer, that would probably clue into a lot of why I didn't know about this, died on a private New Year's Eve live stream after allegedly taking drugs on camera for money. This is where, and I've done the drinking for money on camera thing. Even that is not, I don't recommend, but drugs? I want to know, what platform are you streaming on that it's like, hey, I'm getting paid to take drugs for money, and like that's a thing. Like, and I know a lot of people, you smoke weed. Like, yeah, but nobody's paying me to smoke weed. We as a way of saying thank you, and we acknowledge that on the show, and it's smoking weed. Like, that's technically a drug, but if I OD on that, I'm gonna pass out or vomit. Never happened. I'd say the drinking on stream, and I have the video evidence to prove it, has been more of a problem than the smoking.
Yes.
But yeah, content creator rose to prominence in October when he was featured in a series of videos by Simon Perez, a streamer known on various platforms for using drugs in front of his live stream audience. Okay, so something like me, and I guess kind of in a sense. Perez alleged in January 4th live stream that Jimenez consumed 6 grams of cocaine on the night of his death. Well, again, I wouldn't. So, 37-year-old Spanish streamer died on a private New Year's Eve live stream. If it's a live stream, is it really private? Are you back yet, by the way? I was asking, you might be busy still. You were here. Is she still? I guess she's busy. Live stream after allegedly taking drugs on camera for money. According to reports by Spanish outlets, Jimenez was known on streaming platforms Kick and Twitch as Sancho or S. Sancho Panza, and was broadcasting on a private video call, allegedly completing extreme challenges that included consuming alcohol and cocaine in exchange for money. That's sad.
Yeah. I guess I don't know what amount he was given, but he was the thing was he needed to go through 6 grams of cocaine and a whole bottle of whiskey, and he had 3-hour time limit.
Jellyfish
So
Milk,
that's-
can Johnny fly solo? I'm not solo. I'm waiting for Digger to be back on camera, and she'll be here.
I'm here, but I'm doing something that YouTube doesn't like me showing.
Well,
I'm just smoking my pot, but
Right,
it's got a
but
torch. So they don't like it.
right. So okay. So yes. Though, through Moses de Esquadra has not made a public statement regarding Jimenez's death. The organization released a video on social media platforms dissuading constituents from participating in viral challenges. Yeah, dude, viral challenges have never gone well, but and I know learn from me. Like, I've broken equipment because of like the drinking streams and stuff, so I don't know. Having never done cocaine, I would say don't. But again, limit. You know, me talking from my ivory tower of I've never done cocaine. Like,
Well, I have. Don't.
Yes, King Kong Dong. I do actually have that story about Bill and Hillary being in contempt. Ghost Digger is kind of cool. Ghost Digger's fun. Just get it. I'm a weird guy. I'm like, do it or don't. We're en route. We're en route. Let's disembodied voices.
We're doing it. You can bring me back on if you want. The bad part's gone.
You ever play Just the Tip? How much to introduce yourself to a plugged-in lamp bulb socket? I've never played whatever Just the Tip is, St. Aaron, but this sounds like you want to hurt me. That is horrible. All right. See the video of the streamer that died after saying he would eat up.
Outrun them in his truck.
The truck was a mangled mess. I have not.
Oh, no.
I have not seen that. 6 grams must have been really watered down. My record was 2, says Matthew Q. Well, what if it wasn't? What if he did it? It's like, here's where I don't know anything. I read that and I went, is that a lot? Like in my head, I'm like, is that a lot? Is 6 grams of coke a lot to do?
It's a lot for one person in 3 hours. You got to think about that. He's doing like a 2.6 of whiskey and 2 grams of cocaine per hour in a 3-hour time span. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. And the fact, I mean, I saw it myself. I witnessed myself video of him chopping it up on a tray and snorting the cocaine rails. Like, I watched this.
You know,
So he was,
much
he
like
was
you with
doing
the
it
planes.
on camera. Like, he was doing it for the camera. He wasn't, streaming and it happened to be there and he was doing it. No, he was making sure had to have it lined up for the camera.
Much like you with the planes, I do these stories, I read these things, I find out this stuff, and it just kind of keeps coming back to me that, I'm just not built for cocaine. Like, a lot of people say it's cool and it's fun or whatever, and like now it's like you can't trust it because of fentanyl, and that was kind of my first like, well, I guess the sun set on that experience on me, and now I'm just like down the line and I'm just like, you know what? I'm rather glad. It sounds risky. Yeah, I'm thinking if you did like a gram in 3 hours, you'd be puking an OD by that point. But again,
Well, right, and he was doing. He had 3 hours to do 6 grams. So if he was doing it in a lot, I'm sure he was rushing it, right, trying to get it done before the 3 hours is up. But he was having to do like 2 grams an hour. that's ridiculous. That's a lot of cocaine. If you're
Brian's-
a serious heavy cocaine user,
Brian's putting
maybe?
some more information for me to get more realistic. That's more than the amount of lip balm in a normal tube. Yeah, that
it's a lot of cocaine. That's a lot of cocaine.
what if it was just powdered
That
sugar?
was a Thursday night for Ricada, or a Monday, or a Tuesday, or a Wednesday. That's the Rumble chats.
I don't know Right and Dirty Llama. Yeah, that's
I missed it.
Mr. Q. Yeah, Johnny, you kind of missed the cocaine thing by like good 20 years. You shouldn't do that stuff. When you get to be our age, you're going to have a heart attack. I think he means be our age. I'm
Yeah,
not Mr.
think
Q. I take that offensively. I am like I am not 90 years old. Not even close.
Rusty is saying, you know, Johnny, you're 40 with a kid. You had a chance to ruin your life in your 20s and you didn't. You're better off this way, and you are totally better off this way.
Right. I am. Those are all true facts. I am 40 and I do have a child but I to you I say touche. I'm still ruining my life. I don't know if you've noticed. I am
With
hard
drugs.
at work.
With drugs.
Not
There
even
you
with,
go.
no
Ruining your life with drugs.
No, actually at this point everything I'm on is legal.
Yeah. I know,
I
me
don't-
too.
I eat
But I never
vitamins
expected
and
to
stuff.
get this far.
Here's where I'm doing no-nos with drugs according to the medical establishment, and they're almost out. I'm gonna have to either find more of them or stop taking them. I'm the pill, the ivermectin.
Yeah, ivermectin. Yeah.
That's it.
You need another $100 to buy a bottle of pills again, eh? Unless they could cover it.
Well, no, if it'd be great if I could just get it out of the pharmacy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, thank you for the accordion time. I appreciate that. Johnny is a hopeless drug user. We just have to accept him how he is. Not a hopeless drug. I'm a hopeless. Not even hopeless.
Wish I could hear that one.
Here, I gotta wait. We're gonna switch the stream thing and see if maybe if you're streaming the you don't have to be watching it necessarily, but if I stream the screen and I change it to the one that's doing this and it should be with the audio, maybe that'll happen.
Okay.
Yeah, old people need to stay away from. It's no good for the heart. Yeah, dude, I'm not too worried about it. I mean,
Damn. Look at all the wieners.
did you hear that one?
Yes, I heard that one.
All right, so that might be our workaround then. Get it to work that way. I don't know why it's different on this machine since we did it. We forgot.
Somebody fought in the minibus. Somebody fought in the minibus.
That's weird because I only hear it coming through your mic. That one. It's all weird. It's all very weird.
I can't fix it. That's all I know. I cannot.
No, I
fix it.
know.
I have no idea what to do to fix it. I have no idea. Because again, 99% of the settings, but a bitch ain't one, are exactly where they were before because I didn't change a whole lot of things off of defaults. So I don't understand. Get your doctor to say that you have lupus, then you can get ivermectin. I don't have any doctors that are willing to lie like that for me, and I clearly don't have lupus. Plus,
It's amazing.
if I have,
I can't hear that at all. And I've got the thing open too. It's just totally hit or miss. It's a weirdness that just won't. It was a thing before you changed computers too. Wasn't as bad, but it was a thing then too. So it's
all right. Your child never tested positive. Wait a minute, what? It never worked with me, but rubbing it on my sore tooth works better than any dentist.
yeah,
My-
as a numbing agent, it works like a hot damn.
I'm gonna be honest here, Wild Saffron. My child better not ever test positive, or I got a conversation with her mom to have because we do a lot of things where there's no reason she should test positive for any stuff. We keep her away from all that stuff, mine and everyone else. I don't want her testing positive for freaking Advil. I don't know. I'm getting now where I'm looking over here.
Cheese
We might
facials.
have a
Thank you.
hype train coming in the next 3 minutes. We are one more 100-bit give or sub or whatever away from that. We've got Lab Glass and Fettuccine El Poo in there. We've got, yes, as you said, matching American cheese facials. So
Yes.
I'm wondering
Very
if they'll do anything in July, if it'll be like 4th of July American cheese, like 250th American cheese. What about Lupin?
Sure.
Oh no, Rexstar Parody. They're saying if my doctor declares me a werewolf, I can get ivermectin. But it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want people thinking I'm a werewolf. Plus, how shitty of a werewolf would that be? So it's like when you turn into a werewolf, but I still need the wheelchair. I'm going to be like a dog that's in like...
The mental image.
Here comes
You're welcome.
a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver Ted too. Wahey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Party 100, Party 100.
Thank you so much, Was Phil Sibbles. I've been trying to learn to blow smoke rings. Like, I've been studying, and it looks... I have to imagine if somebody came downstairs while I was, like, practicing the mouth movement required to blow smoke
It looks
rings.
very funny.
It
From
looks-
someone who doesn't
people
know what's...
You would think I'm practicing kissing. Like, it's just... It's a problem.
It is. It's very silly looking.
'Cause you
those
shared-
who don't realize what you're doing.
You shared a lady blowing, like, vape smoke out of her mouth whilst having
and
a
she was
face-painted
hitting
monkey.
those O's.
And like she was popping them left, right, and sideways. Where I'm like, well, god damn it!
Yeah.
Like, and
To be
one,
fair, it's easier with the vape fume or vape smoke because it's so much thicker.
right? I'm not
Yeah.
saying that
It is easier. Well, for
Dude,
practicing
I'm not
purposes,
even-
you can.
I'm not going to start vaping again. I stopped doing that for a while. Like,
Yeah.
I
started very
have-
briefly, did not like it.
I have a vape device around here somewhere that I have to find that has like a magnetic cartridge thing to it. And like if I ever do vape carts, that would be my preferred thing for that. But other than that, no on the vape. Nope. Don't want to do the vape. Johnny can be the dad in the next Teen Wolf remake. I would hope not. Well, dairy is good for the face. Why are we on that? Treasure Train is here. Yeah, we're on level 1 of a treasure train. So I don't know if that's like a Mario coin I see, but we're like halfway through that. As soon as I look, it's my fucking curse. The minute I look at this thing, it changes. 56% of the way through, 2.5 minutes. All that stuff goes towards our goal and counts all that stuff down. All right, so I don't want to do.
Good to see you, Atomic Ray. Hello.
I don't want to do a rip and read while we're doing the hype train thing. Video's a little more reactive. So thank you. Oh, get rid of that because we're done with that. We'll go to this. A protester. This is again what I was talking about, where and here's anyone that says they feel for their safety. I don't know how much I agree with that. If you avoid the protests and stuff, I'm like, yeah, you're probably fine. But again, I don't know. But if you go to the protests and you participate with or for or against ICE or whatever at the protest, if you're on either side of that line, you're messing around with bubble people, and it's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
Right bubble, left bubble, doesn't matter. They're bubble people, and here's what I'm gonna say. And the ICE agents, if you're planning to go protest the ICE agents, again, not condoning or condemning what they're doing, they are way more armed than you. So that just seems like a duh thing.
Yeah, it seems kind of silly to put yourself in that situation to start
to quote
with.
V for
But,
Vendetta,
I
like
mean-
what normally happens
get a
when
lot of
people
money.
without guns stand up to people with guns. So yeah, we have 1:10 left, 56% of the way through that level 1 hype train. Thank you very, very much. I'm gonna have to do a controlled burn. We'll while we prep that summon a bastard, we'll let people know what's going on here. Treasure, says Lexi Vaughn. The treasure train, usually with the treasure hype train, there's an emote or something that comes with that. So we are, like I said, 56% of the way. I think we're probably going to end there. We got 40 seconds left. So calling all cars, and we'll load this up. So we'll go to this clip. Now, like I said, this is not like the worst part. The part I hate about this is, you know, they say Renee Good's a, you know, paid protester and all that stuff. That's the thing. And I haven't looked into it myself, but it's largely what I've heard.
Apparently, you make good coin as a paid protester.
Anyhow, my point being, this is, from what I understand, by all intents and purposes, not like there's AI videos of like the Minnesota Archbishop and stuff saying shit and everything that's like been like he's come out and like, oh, that's fake. So there's a lot like not that the Archbishop doesn't believe what's espoused in the video, just that the video itself was fake. But yeah, so from what I understand, this is real. This is not AI, and this is not like a paid protester.
Happened.
This is again what we saw going on. And, well, I guess I believe that as much as I can with it being from CNN.
Smaller crowd. This is controlled. The scene spans several blocks. We are here at Portland Avenue and East 35th, but it goes at least 2 or 3 blocks.
Who are you? Who do you work
thank
for?
you.
Who do
Hold
you
on.
work
I'm
for?
sorry. We're with CNN. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry. I think people are getting upset. So that is the latest here on the ground, guys, and I'm going to send it back to you.
Wow. Wow. Who do you work for standing in front of the camera? Jeez Louise. Who the fuck do you work for, bitch? Get out of the way.
That's the fun part. She's probably unemployed. Or...
Well, no, she's a paid... I bet you anything. She's there. She's being paid to protest. They're making a lot of money. They're making... Yeah, it's interesting. And those paid protesters have been... improving their ability to quickly shift large numbers of people from state to state wherever needed. They've been working on it since the Summer of Love. They're getting really good at it. Commie News Network. Sandy said she quit all hard drugs when she was 26. Smart. Took me to 30. Took me a bit. And I like, hello Peggy, how you doing? I like Riding Dirty Llama's got volcano emojis. So I don't know, but I think she just saw the St. Cedars spotted dick. A spotted dick with a toga. I love it.
Yes, our show sponsor for the next month is I apologize, I'm murdering it right now because of my lungs. St. Caesar's spotted dick. When you want a touch of pudding made the traditional English way with some raisins served in a light glazed sugar sauce drizzled from the top. Nobody better than St. Caesar's spotted dick. I'm dying.
There you go, St. Caesar. We'll work on the delivery. I was just
What's up?
Oh, I'm just laughing. I said, there you go, St. Caesar. There's your first ad read.
It's just something about that hoot. The smoke was like thicker than normal. It didn't come up, which weirded me out. Like normally the smoke moves and it comes up and it coalesced. It filled the bottom and it just like it kept sitting there and I was like,
That there? Oh.
That's not a good sign.
Red Scoper is saying, why did she do that? Shouldn't any news organization be allowed to report the news? Well, in the past, maybe, but these Antifa and paid protester peoples, they've been allowed to do whatever they want to do.
And they don't want...
And so now they're very brazen. And they feel like they have the right to block anyone from reporting anything unless they say it's okay. It's been happening up here, BC specifically. Anyone reporting has to take like security with them now because it's quite dangerous. And Trump should have the IRS investigate the protesters to make sure they claim the pay. Where's your 1099, commie? Good idea, Wild. Good idea. They're being paid to protest. They damn well better be paying the taxes on that paid to protest.
I mean, technically, if you're filing all your taxes and you're not hiding the money somewhere, you do have to explain where that money came in your
Where it
bank
came
account.
from. Yeah.
So oh.
Riding Dirty Llama. Oh, so St. Caesar doesn't have a condition with their penis. Well, that's a lot off my mind. Yes, no, that's not meant to be a penis. There are no penises in this studio sponsor. It is spotted dick, which is a British dessert with raisins and a kind of a cakey.
Yeah, it's a pudding that's cooked in a way that's almost like a light cake, and it's got raisins.
It kind of looks like a lava, like a volcano.
I'm gonna say
and
this.
Wearing a toga. Is it Caesar?
I was working on my own image, and I thought I could get any amount of criticism, but I'm gonna let people know this image was provided by Digger. Digger provided the base image that I modified for the logo, and I will say Digger's base image kind of looks like a potato with a skin condition. like it's a potato with stage 4 skin cancer. Like it is.
Or raisins. Spotted dick is raisins.
I get it. I get it.
Spotted dick or raisins.
Right. I agree. I'm
Riding Dirty
just
Llama
saying,
didn't know it was a dessert. Okay.
It is. It's a real
good
dessert. You've had spotted dick.
Dessert. Tasty.
You've had spot. Mine's all one color, so it's monotone.
I've had some spotted dick. It's nice.
Oh man,
tasty.
I knew a clown once.
I'm
I had
glad
some
yours
polka dotted
isn't
dick.
spotted though, because that's a relief. One less thing I have to worry about.
Oh. St. Caesar, the spotted dick looks more like a muffin. We looked up I looked up at least a couple of different images, and the one I was working on, I was working with, she saw, and I told her largely what had been my aim. She was happy with the first one I was on, and then we noticed one little flaw, and she's like, "Ooh, I've got a picture," and then
and then I couldn't find the picture because for some reason my search engine
like a dog with a bone
open.
she would not let go. She's like, I've got to do it.
It annoyed me.
Do it.
Bing AI image was not opening for me. It just kept saying error when the Excel tried to open it up. Just kept saying error, and it was so frustrating because I've got images in there and I've used it before.
Brian the Side saying Deadpool Tato. Yeah, kind of very much. Saint Air saying forget taste the rainbow, taste the raisins. The image is cute though. No, the image is adorable. I very much like the image. I like that he's
looking at it now. Maybe take the feet off.
The feet off of what? Off of the picture?
Yeah, if we
no,
were,
at this point we're leaving it the way it is, plate and all.
No, I know. I'm just critiquing it too. Like if we were to do anything,
I love that he has no lower half raisins. He's only raisins on the top half. We can't see
his lower half is covered by the
not
icing,
his feet.
Which
Look at his feet.
Toga.
I see several regions. I don't see a pair of raisins.
There might be a raisin on the foot. We're half hidden that one foot.
I call the raisins. I call the raisins on my taint my little ladybugs. Brian, no, I like the feet. Yeah, Brian loves the feet.
Oh yeah, Brian likes the feet.
Brian's
That's
eating
true.
it first with the feet. So yeah, no, the
That's
logo, the logo's staying because I'm gonna say this came together a lot faster than some of my other logos. Largely because, like I said, you were like, here, use this picture, and I just went, oh, fine. Like I just sighed. I was like, I was on my third
Well,
one.
you were having issues. You were having issues, and
Right, but I
and
had
heard
gotten
your voice, and I thought, well, okay, here, do this.
See, I don't know. And maybe I am weird, but like I'm a frustrated person in a process, and you're like, here, no, I'm fixing it. Do this, and it's just like that. Now you've just taken everything I've done, and you're like, throw that out the window, start over with this. And yours,
Yeah,
like, and I admit it, we went with yours. Yours worked better in the long run. I'm just saying, just man's just so much.
I know,
I'm
but
low
you know
power
what?
today.
I've never done it before, and I only did it because I knew that it wasn't working. I could see it
Okay, well,
wasn't working.
next time if
It's ladybug, says Hooters girl.
right, I'm
It's
just saying.
not
I'm just saying
ladybug.
for future reference, if you like, if you get asked to critique an image, I'm like, how do you think this looks? Does this look good? Don't wait until I've moved it over onto the studio like setup, and then go, oh yeah, by the way, you misspelled that. It's like that was what
no,
that
that I didn't
first
notice
proofread was
until
for.
I completely did not notice that until that's like yeah, no, that's just
And it's either really, honestly,
yeah,
I'm
I
being
didn't notice.
I'm being an ass. That's not either of our fault.
I know.
It's St. Caesar's fault for spelling it so
I'm just
stupid.
glad that we got it spelled right and everything, and I kind of like it. St. Caesar's Spotted Dick, and then Lab Blast with $5 on Rumble. He's got the first, the ads tagline. The
All right, so now it's supposed to be. I don't know. This feels weird. St. Caesar's Spotted Dick. It's not herpes. I feel like that's very misleading because
St. Caesar's Spotted Dick.
this is for a pastry shop.
It's not
Because again, this is a pastry. This is a dessert. This is a.
That's why we can confidently say it's not herpes.
Well, I think congratulations. Most food should be able to confidently be able to say it's not herpes, but I mean, it's not like you're gonna get like Kit Kat, like, ooh, it's not herpes. Like that's not how we do this here.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, even the most bemoaned vegetables, which I think we can all agree is asparagus, even like asparagus won't come at you with the tagline of asparagus. Hey, it's not herpes. I feel like before a food is proudly proclaiming it's not herpes, it should start with it's not dirt cookies, because
There you go.
again, like at least then like this is technically a food.
St. Caesar's Spotted Dick. It's not dirt cookies. Better?
Now, if you ruined saying Caesar's logo for me with the if you ruined it's moles / age spots / skin tags, says Riding Dirty Llama. Brian agrees asparagus sucks. Yeah, dude, asparagus blows. Asparagus blows. I know a lot of people are like, no, it's got to be cooked just right. Like my sister's one of those people like, no, asparagus is good, especially you get it cooked right. I'm like,
I've had good, I've had bad. I don't
yeah,
care.
me too. And I'm just like, dude, it can be rubber, it can be crisp. It still tastes like ass, and I don't like it. Like, here's where, like, for me, like, when I was a kid, I didn't like broccoli, right? As an adult, steam it, cover it in pepper. If I need anything else, it's cheese, and we're good to go. Like, I don't need butter. I don't need, like, for like big old hunks of broccoli. All I need is a crap ton of pepper. I love heavily peppered broccoli. Like, it's just, oof. Riding Dirty Llama says love asparagus, so I guess I'm just a weird. But Brian, asparagus sucks. Pineapple on pizza blows. I don't know. I don't hate it.
Weirdo. Pineapple is awesome on pizza.
I feel like people are too in the trenches on this one. I've had it. It doesn't knock my socks off. I don't mind.
I don't know. I've always had it on my pizza, so it's weird.
Well, again, it's as my early work career involved a lot of cooking stuff, like I'm used to trying different things. And I don't know if you've ever tried Canadian bacon and pineapple on a pizza. It's not a horrible combo. they go together. It's not bad. It's okay. It's a little bit of sweet to the tangy and the zest of the pizza. Like, I'm fine with it. Am I going to pick it? No. Am I going to scoff my nose if a free piece is offered to me? No. But then again, I also am a poor white guy who really won't scoff his nose if a free piece of pizza is offered. Like, if I'm not eating and it's veggie pizza and I'm hungry, like, I'll be like, well, thank you. I'm not going to be like, oh, it's gross. All broccoli needs is some salt. I like broccoli even as a kid. I did not like broccoli as a kid. I liked carrots as a kid. Still love carrots. Love broccoli. Love potatoes. Peas are okay. Not a fan of string beans. Not a fan of string or green beans or whatever they're called. But yeah, broccoli with pepper, and that's all I need. Steam and pepper. We talked about this earlier. We'll cover this now. Yeah, the House GOP is seeking to hold Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton in contempt for skipping the Epstein deposition.
Yeah.
Former U.S. President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton declined to testify about Jeffrey Epstein, challenging Representative James R. Comer, chair of the committee, to compel their testimony. Framing their refusal as principled, they said, quote, every person has to decide when they have seen or had enough and are ready to fight for this country, its principles, and its people, no matter the consequences. Yeah, and we're all screaming we want the Epstein people.
You're not fighting for them.
Right.
You're not fighting for the people or the country or the principles or anything. You're fighting to save face because you were best friends with Epstein. And the funny part is everyone's trying to make like this Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Epstein thing is huge news. It's not. We knew this a decade ago. We knew it 2 decades ago, honestly. It's not news. And the fact that they're throwing a fit about it now, I want to see about the names of the people who we don't already know about. This is just more bullshit.
But I was going to say overall, like the whole, like people need to decide when they've had enough. No, we've had enough for a while. We want the Epstein list. We've had enough for what? We want the Epstein list. I would go as far as to say,
we want to see you punished.
Right.
Hillary and Bill Clinton. We want to see all of you punished.
But yeah, so I just, that's funny. But spoiler alert, nothing is going to happen. They're not going to get hauled in or anything.
No, nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
No. But it'll cost a lot of taxpayer money to prosecute it.
We're burning through time, so we're going to do this one because we talked about it earlier.
Nice. Okay.
Do we have any? We have one picture there. Do they? Yeah, there's a. All right, so open image, a new tab.
All right, Red Scoper, fuck the Clintons. Nobody gives a fuck about them. We already know that they're dirty PDF file things. We know that. Let's going on punishing the others.
Here's where I just I'm just exhausted and blackpilled. I don't care about any of that so much as the fact that again, whoever, I don't have the article up anymore. Whoever wrote that article or took that quote from the Clintons, whoever took that quote, whoever they told it to, should have laughed in their face and then said, "No, seriously though, why aren't you testifying?" Dismissed it. It shouldn't be acceptable. We as a society know that that's not what any of this is about. We're fighting this, that. No. We're asking you to testify about your involvement with this guy. And we the people, this is one of those weirdly bipartisan things. We the people kind of all unanimously agree everybody involved as one of Epstein's clients should be held to account, should go down, and people with information like the Clintons about Epstein and his clients should be testifying. So I don't think that excuse should be allowed to pass, but whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so yes, this is the new autistic Barbie doll. I'll read the article. The launch of the first autistic Barbie doll has been welcomed by campaigners as a step towards more authentic and joyful representation of neurodivergent children. Here's my thing, though. Unless you make them look, no offense, the whole thing with Barbie are that they generally all kind of look the same, so all the clothes fit the same, all the accessories kind of clip in the hands the same way. How do we make How do we make ones that maybe look totally normal, but inside the wiring isn't okay? That's where I'm like,
Yeah. What does an autistic child look like physically on the outside?
most of the time you
I
can't
don't
really
think there's
tell.
any.
It's
Yeah,
until you
there's
try
no,
to.
There's no physical. So how are they making this autistic?
Oh, don't worry, I'll show you in a minute. The doll features design choices intended to reflect the experiences to which autistic people might relate, including loose clothing to ensure less fabric to skin contact and an eye gaze slightly to the side, so she looks kind of tarded.
Oh, good.
But not
So
full
she's just
tarded.
kind of looking off to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
Autistic youngster Penelope, 5-year-old, was part of the research for the doll, and her mom Tanya said she uses ear deafeners to to see that on a doll really made her feel special. Again, if your daughter's super autistic, she doesn't notice the doll reflecting her and her representation in it. It's weird that she has all these, like, I want to be included emotions, but she's like, I have trouble believing that if you're deeply autistic that you know that you're different. You just function. At least from what I've seen with children anyways. Each doll comes with a pink fidget spinner to reduce stress and improve focus. Now you're any kid. And noise-canceling headphones to block out background sounds and therefore limit. So it's a Barbie doll with extra accessories.
With different accessories.
Creator Mattel said the doll invites more children to see themselves represented in Barbie. Again, I don't know if you're seriously autistic, if that's something you're going to be concerned with.
Wanting
But-
or caring about. Yeah.
Right. Well, no, I feel like if you can recognize it, I feel like then you probably totally want it. But I don't know, man. Here's what I'll say. These are doesn't she kind of look like the chick from Stranger Things?
A little bit.
Yeah. I was wondering
It's
what
the curly hair in the 80s glasses frame.
nose rings and what would I call it? The Millennium Falcon's engine kind of in her teeth is not the same though. Anyways, but yeah, so that's the autistic Barbie. She's got the fidget spinner. Now, does the fidget spinner? Here's where I'm a weirdo. The fidget spinner better spin, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the autistic kid is gonna want to spin the fidget spinner.
Yeah.
So the fidget spinner better spin. And is this supposed to be a tablet, or is this supposed to be one of those like bubble pop things? And if it's a bubble pop thing, it better work. But but yeah, there she is again.
Pop thing.
Yeah, they're usually a lot of different shapes. They're just fidgety things. They're rubber, or they're nylon, not nylon, latex. I don't know. They're like a thick rubber, and you pop all the bubbles, and you flip the other side, and you pop them again. So it's just pop, pop, pop.
Okay.
Pop, pop.
Okay.
They're all the rave. I don't. The kids call them cool. I don't know what they're called.
It's the usual Barbie with a gimmick. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just they've run out of gimmicks, so this is the one. I hope, I guess, if there are like little girls that don't feel included, because Barbie doesn't represent their need for earphones and fidget spinners. I hope this gets that point across for them. I just I feel like when are we gonna finally have a Ken doll for us? More generous. Ken dolls made me feel so over adequate, because that guy's tidy whities were like smooth.
Tight.
I thought
Nothing in there.
I thought I had tumors under my dick, and they're like, "No, those are your balls." And I was like, "Oh." I thought I had a finger that got dislodged when I was in the womb and it drifted down. And I didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, but the Ken doll doesn't have one. He just has the underwear.
You notice that Ken always got underwear printed on?
Yeah.
But Barbie never had any underwear?
Well,
Never had any underwear printed on.
Ken's a good pure soul with morals and principles. Barbie's a whore. We can't do that.
Fair enough. Barbie's Barbie's a whore.
Brian, Johnny wants Ken in a wheelchair with a massive scrote. That sounds. I wish I hadn't read it out loud.
Yeah. Take off the
No,
last bit, but yeah, Ken in a wheelchair.
Pablo Pacheco is enjoying this. I'm glad you are. We're having a great
Oh,
time.
good.
We're like fully funded through pretty much the month, so we're just kind of coasting, having fun. We had a little hype train earlier, a little rumble action, so we're having a great day. GI Durr.
Oh my goodness. And apparently King Kong's having trouble with YouTube censoring him in his comments.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But, you know.
While Saffron Barbie was sporting a Brazilian, right? Meanwhile, every Ken doll has micro penis.
Extreme micro penis.
I agree.
But yeah, autism is a spectrum. You can't convey autism in a Barbie. I know, that's what I'm saying too,
She
Red
got to it
Cooper.
before I
It's
could.
ridiculous. Yeah, and just how like I don't know much at all about autism. My girlfriend's eldest was nonverbal, but he and I could sit for hours on their kitchen floor with our legs spread out in a V, passing back and forth the little Matchbox car. We could do that forever. And when he got one that you could pull backwards and let go and it would roll on its own, that was thrilling. But I mean, that's the only really autistic kid I ever dealt with. And
Like
don't
I
know
said,
a
I
whole
feel
lot.
like the
I don't think he'd care if he had a doll that was autistic. He wouldn't care.
yeah, I feel like most
So
of the
why
people
bother?
yeah, most of the people aren't gonna. This is one of those again. I've got to feel better about my daughter being represented in a Barbie doll. So it's just I don't know. I thought Ken was huge. No, Ken had like factory made tidy whities.
Yeah. Yeah. He had like imprinted undies on. And we never got undies. And Barbie never got undies.
So King Kong Dong. I didn't know. Knew the difference between a toy and kitchen utensils.
Oh.
That's not. You know what? If they're just creative and you guys are in the kitchen, and they suddenly start like conducting a symphony with the whisk. You know, it's just they're having fun. Who are you
Yeah.
to shame them? Dick. Arch Magnus, my son.
Okay,
is
Arch
nonverbal.
Magnus.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, like, and I could be wrong, but I don't know that like people like not the nonverbal ones are going to notice their representation in a doll. If they do, and it's important to them and they can have it, like more power to them. Is this going to convey that message? I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah,
they
I
did
don't know.
like the flavor of the month Barbie doll, so we got that.
There you go.
And wouldn't some higher functioning autists make their own Barbie accessories?
Right? Especially with 3D printers and stuff nowadays. Higher functioning ones would be like making their own shit for it, I would think.
Shelly for this mic. Well, tell nonverbal I said hello. King Kong Dog calling me a dick is a compliment. Thank you. You're welcome. Do autistic individuals have a stronger imagination? I don't know about that. I was just trying to defend autistic people. I don't know enough. You know what? Don't ask the tard about autistic people. There's an idea. Here's a thought I just came up with now as I was reading Mr. Q's comment. SH, they build Barbie a train set with all the colors of the rainbow in it. Why don't they just have Build a Barbie? Like in this day and age, why
Dude,
can't?
and yeah, just
why
sell
hasn't
the
Mattel-
doll and then everything
not
separately.
even. Not even like they make
Like Build-A-Bear.
not going to go into how I know this. They make dolls that you can build your own with like accessories and parts that go in between them,
Yeah.
different types. Anyways, but I mean, like, why wouldn't you just go to like, say, like you could order your own Barbie from Mattel with accessories and whatever, send in a picture, and then so like every kid gets their representation. I just, like. scan the
Hey, look, it's
picture
me
in,
in Barbie size.
you know, and
I don't know if I want to watch Look
little
at Me in
little
Barbie.
Tiffany gets her little like Barbie, and she's like, "Hey, it's me as a Barbie. Oh my god, I go on adventures." You know, and then somebody scans their Down syndrome kid, and they get a half melted lump of plastic in a wheelchair, and it's you know, because it's accurate, and it's. So I'm just saying, why don't they just do
That's
that?
American Doll, Johnny. Apparently, that's what Wiley's saying. American Doll.
Yeah, but aren't those way bigger? And I don't like. Again, I'm saying like in this day and age, like, but why hasn't Barbie? There's no rule again. Like the American Doll doesn't own the rights to specific dolls.
Yeah. Yeah. Mattel would probably make an awful lot of money if they would have like a catalog of all their different like, oh shoot, what are they called? Like all the pieces of clothing and all the different pairs of shoes and the belts and the rings and the fidget spinners and the headsets, just as a catalog, and you can go in and order whichever bits you want, is what you're saying, right? I'm surprised I haven't done something like that already. That's brilliant.
I already know for a fact. I had someone that,
because you always lose the little bits.
I had a friend that did like doll modifications and stuff like that. So that way, like, to make them worth more or whatever. This is apparently some sort of weird, like, these are things I hate that I know. But yeah, so like, I know for a fact you can get like blank slate, like mannequin dolls that like you can get, and then you can pop on wigs and other things, and you can set up your own. Yeah. Is the sad part is like when you learn about that world and you learn how creative some people are, it's amazing. And you're like, these are all adults. And I'm like, ow. Oh.
Atomic Ray is saying Cricut, the hobby computer assisted cutter thing, has templates that are Barbie specific. So that's cool. That's something at least.
Yeah, but
there's if Mattel just made a literal catalog of all the different bits. You're on a ducking roll.
Does Mattel need to make the Barbie extra big so the autism kids don't swallow the pieces? Oh.
That's true. Mattel made a killing on the Princess Diana collection of Barbie. That's true. They made a freaking mint on that stuff.
She won't after the doll reveal. What doll reveal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Wild is saying, I've bought packs of shoes, purses, etc. for Barbie, for her granddaughter. They have tons of stuff you can order. So you can actually order. That's cool.
Yeah.
So they already do that. They already do that, apparently.
So this really, like, this is like, hey, again, I don't mean that people are like, oh, you're shitting on autism, Barbie. Like, no, I'm saying this is a very blah virtue signal money grab. Because we put some accessories on it. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying autistic kids don't deserve representation in Barbie. I'm saying this isn't that. This is just, hey, give us some money. Give us some money. She's got a clipboard and a butterfly fidget spinner.
She's wearing a sack skirt or a sack dress. She's got
How
a fidget
dare you.
spinner and some ear.
She has autism. That's clearly a hospital gown. Those people aren't allowed to walk around
Not a
outside.
hospital gown. It's got ruffles on the skirt. No,
that
that's a
can
sack
happen
dress.
in a classy, ritzy hospital, okay?
I doubt it. I've
point
never
is-
seen a hospital
the point
gown with a
is-
skirt.
The point is autistic children aren't allowed to mingle with us
What kind of
norms.
fancy or hospitals are you going to? And can I
Mattel-
steal a couple of them?
That's I'm not reading that one. Remember the My Little Pony? No, I don't. I don't, and I don't want to. You know
Brian
what?
the Science, that had nothing to do with My Little Pony, and that was everything to do with that awful Chris Sonichu dude, Chris Chan. That was awful. Awful, awful, awful. But I do, however, agree with SH, saying she's still pissed off that they ruined Fisher-Price Little People because the parents weren't watching their kids who were too young to be playing with them in the first place, right? Right? It was a great series, the Little People series, but Yeah, they were giving them to kids who didn't know any better and who were swallowing and or putting them in their mouth and choking on the bits. And
Those are the
Not
little
good.
like the little peg people, right?
yeah,
Like we all used to have those sets as kids, or played with them.
yeah. Well,
Like
we
knew what
were
to-
also smart enough not to put the shit in our mouth, or else you learned.
Or you had someone smart enough keeping an eye on you at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I'll say this, we were more hardcore as hardcore, but parkour.
Yes.
But no, we were more
were.
hardcore about it. Where it's just the old George Carlin bit. It was Darwinism. The boy that swallows too many marbles doesn't grow up to have kids of his own.
Yep.
Nowadays, it's like, no, we all have to make it and have a participation trophy, and that doesn't work out well. And I'm proof. I had nothing to do. I have nothing to do with any of these things. I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like dudes with autistic Barbie in a jar. I don't know. But Red Scooper
Red
did say
Scooper, yeah.
that they think autistic people would be offended by that Barbie. I just think it doesn't really represent them. Like it's just a weird cash grab. Survival of the fittest. Remove all warning labels from everything. I don't know about everything, but I feel like we do need to draw a some sort of like moral, conscientious line in the sand where we're like, all right, we understand, but at a certain point, it's on you. Like I don't know how we'll have to come to a consensus. I'm sure some of us that point is far more liberal than others, and we'll have to come to a mutual ground consensus. But that does need. I feel like at a certain point, it's on you, both in age and again, like context. I don't know, whatever. I can still smell that Little People barn I had. There shouldn't have been any animals and or people being in that barn.
I'm imagining a different kind of barn, like a real barn with real little people in the barn. Now, in my mind, I have got
Right?
little people
We're talking-
mucking out a stall while
Right,
the
we're
horse is
talking-
standing there watching.
We're talking about a fond childhood toy. This person's revealing, no, I just abducted a bunch of midgets and I've got them working on a hobby farm up north. And it's just, the
stinks, that
smells
barn,
of the smells of the Little People barn. The best part about the Little People barn, they're big enough to clean the horse stalls, but they're not big enough to steal the horses. As long as you keep an eye on all your step ladders, you're good. That's something I don't want put on the screen. That's dear Lord. The barn went moo. I remember Polly Pockets. They had Teletubbies S tapes. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That musty wood smell. Says Rexstar parody account. See, I love that Rexstar parody account. Look, if you know, you know that musty wood smell. It's like you didn't confirm or deny the allegations. You just kind of
No,
like
not at all.
wink and a nod. Could go either way. It's because
I'm leaning more in favor of him having an actual hobby farm with some little people working on it.
Jellyfish Smelly calling them Moompa Loompa workers. Moompa Loompa doopity doo. I milked all the goats. How about you?
I don't know what Brick's talking about. Apparently, the bill is on the way to you. It's a little much, but he knows that you can afford it. But I don't know what it is that you bought from him and what's being shipped to you right now. I
What?
can't find that comment anywhere.
What?
Bricks. So please, yeah, I'm. You've piqued my curiosity. I'm wondering what you're talking about.
The don't stick your hand in the mower deck while the blade is engaged sticker can go away. We can all agree. Good. I mean,
Yeah.
see, now I'm scrolling up to, I don't know
I
what
don't
Bricks
see
is
anything
talking
from
about.
Bricks. I don't know. He's got the Doge dog and he's cheersing, and then suddenly he's sending you a bill. Your stream title. Oh. The title of the stream today is Where's Bill?
Oh. Damn it. See, we both fell for that one because first you and then I went to look.
Yes.
Now I'm straight tarded. Remember,
One brick. Thank you.
she's an elected 742 official. Oh yeah. Here's the fun
Who's
thing.
Natalie. Yeah, I don't know who Natalie is, so I probably didn't see the latest picture of her.
Natalie Copeland, local figure. She got herself a little bit of I don't know, just a little bit of large scale attention because she made a very like F ICE. My daughter is afraid to go to. Apparently, she has a high school daughter who's in forensics class. I didn't know they were teaching forensics in high school.
Yeah.
Seems weird.
Yeah, in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at any rate, I guess like her daughter is super duper terrified of ICE busting into her classroom or something. Because they've gone to, so far as I know, I think in Minnesota at least 0 schools. I don't know that they would necessarily bust into the classroom. And I guess like so she's worried about getting dragged out by her feet and ankles by the jackbooted thugs of ICE, and so she, she has a test.
While she's sitting in class,
and she has a test in forensics, and she's really, in fight or flight mode because, again, if ICE comes through the door and I'm basing this solely, I've never seen, so I'm sorry if this is disparaging. I've never seen anything about Natalie Copeland's kids. I don't want to. I'm not really one of those people. So assuming she looks like a younger version of her mom, a younger version of a female version of Jabba the Hutt.
Okay.
A white female version of Jabba. It's just pretty much just a big blob pyramid. And so,
okay, good.
Again, like,
good.
I don't know if, like, look, I'm not saying you should approve of their policies one bit, but I feel like the whole, like, I'm so worried for my safety, like, they're not coming for you. And you know it, and the virtue signal of it, and again, the creme de la creme irony. All of the rules that we're using right now were the ones people like me said were bullshit when we used them for COVID, but I was just an asshole. So funny now that you don't like what they're being used for.
Now it's okay.
Now the rules are horrible.
Yeah.
If there are that many illegal immigrant kids in schools, then the superintendent should be arrested for harboring. Again, that's why the whole worry is BS. But her statement got noticed by libs of TikTok, which got clickbait shared. So she immediately took that post down when it started catching some heat and some flack. So, yeah, that's who that lady is. Not very happy that she's in charge of 742. She's also in charge of apparently a group that teaches people how to deal with white saviorism, which is teaching white people how they have white guilt and they need to stop helping and saving everybody. The funny part is she is herself a white lady.
Yeah.
And
helping and saving everybody by running
even better. The two-faced BS about this is she was part of a group started by her, co-founded by her. The other founder was a Somalian man, and it was about bringing Somalian culture and like Midwest culture together in this melting pot because all these immigrants are showing up in Somalia. It's called Unite Cloud. It was about uniting the community. They kicked him. She spearheaded and led to kicking him out and running him out of town because he didn't want to support just liberals no matter what, Dems no matter what, like in the ticket. Like he was a free thinking person and at one point went, no, the values and the ideals I believe in are better supported by this Republican person. So they kicked him out of the club he started. So it's again one of these oh no, white people need to realize white saviorism. You need to realize how you're guilty. You need to step back and let other people take the wheel. It's like, says the white lady. I'll say this, she at least embodies the problem. I don't know how she can necessarily teach. I guess every class is her just being, learn from me. Like, that's it. So
do everything the opposite of what I've done.
I've heard rumors that
Crossover.
I've heard rumors that her children don't go to the school district she works at. I don't know if that's here nor there. I just know that she works at the school district that my daughter goes to, and those are two things I
Oh,
don't.
so it affects your daughter. Yeah.
I don't like her being part of any of this stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and close down Autistic Barbie. We've literally got like an hour left. The show has flown by. Thank you so much for being here today. I think Burger King has found the beef. I don't know. I'm gonna say this. He says Burger King has found the beef, and all I can think about now. I mentioned it at the beginning of the show. I hadn't thought about it until I mentioned it at the beginning of the show. I'm gonna set an alarm. I'm texting my dad on Thursday and be like, "Bitch, I need that beef bacon." Like I don't know what I'm making, but it needs beef bacon.
But I need some beef bacon.
Right?
Nice, yeah.
I don't know if we want to bother talking about the Mississippi teen that apparently, set fire to the Beth Israel synagogue. It's a Catholic teen who plays college baseball. Admitted to torching it. This is, I believe, the video of him torching
a
it.
synagogue?
Yeah.
Okay, but what kind of a synagogue?
One of Mississippi's largest and oldest synagogue in Jackson early Saturday morning. The suspect, identified as 19-year-old Stephen Spencer Pittman of Madison County, confessed to authorities that he set the fire due to the building's Jewish ties, referring to it as, quote, the synagogue of Satan. During questioning, according to, I'm going to go with, sounds stark raving reasonable. Let's watch this nutball. All right. I'll say this, at least he owned up to doing it. But if you're going to just own up to doing it like that, why are we going with all the chutzpah and hiding your identity? Just on the off chance nobody checks? Like I feel
Maybe
like, no
one
offense.
noticed.
It's the largest and oldest synagogue like in the area's history.
Wow.
I'm gonna guess somebody's gonna notice and somebody's gonna be pissed. And some of those people are probably going to be in the police department. Or at the very least the very least some of the helms of City Hall. So yeah, just he's waddling like he has the shits.
Like that?
Because he's pouring gasoline. But yeah, I was about to say it too. He's waddling like he just his pants.
Yeah.
That's what I would have gone with. Like, I would have gone with, like, look, I brought the gasoline with me because my car ran out of gas. I came here to pray that I would make it back to my car and not shit my pants. But right as I got here to pray, I shit my pants. And so I set the fire to cover up the smell.
I forgot I had brought the gasoline in with me when I went to pray, and I lit a match to get rid of that ass smell. And
Rostock, no, he's a Catholic. He is a Catholic again who referred to this as a synagogue of Satan. Look, I'll say this. I certainly don't agree with what Israel's doing, but I feel like just wholesale burning synagogues won't solve anybody's problem. If anything, it's just going to create more. But
yeah,
oh boy, like I said, with that waddle, blame it on the squirts, homie. Again, like that, I've watched people walk on ice that look more sure-footed than that.
Yeah, more comfortable. Yeah,
I've seen animatronic toys that like just wind up and wah. I know when my daughter was an infant, she had one that reacted to like talking and stuff. So that way it would walk towards you when you talk to it. So she would say something to it, it would come back. So she didn't have to actually speak real language, but it gave her the interaction in the sense that talking is a form of communication and like someone's listening. And so again, I would have just gone with I was shitting my pants. So burning fresh crap will make the fresh crap smell go away. Face orange raised. No, you burn down a whole building, you're going to smell a whole lot of like wood and plastic.
Yeah, you're not going to smell that shit no more.
Look. No, you will. Here's the thing. You will smell the shit. You just won't be able to differentiate it from anything else.
I see. Okay. Synagogue? Dang, he was supposed to go to the mosque. That's a Rumbles
That's
comment.
not okay. That's not okay. I'm glad they caught the person who did. Like I said, he apparently just straight up and confessed. This is who we're talking about. This is our boy. He kind of looks. God, I'm trying to think of who he looks like. But yeah, like it's just.
Yeah. Why?
Here's tinfoil hat conspiracy. This is. I'll say this. The timing is sure is convenient. Sure is convenient where we've got all these people saying they aren't really appreciative of things that Israel's done, and now all of a sudden we got all these anti-Christian Muslims coming out, and now we got all these anti-Israel Christians. We can call them evil and hateful. Nobody wants to talk about the expansion into the West Bank. All right, yeah. So there's the guy.
Nap time yet? One more hour. King Kong Dong.
Oh yeah, one more hour.
If it's nap time yet? Yeah.
I appreciate King Kong being here, and I hope we're not keeping him up. All right, yeah. So yeah, I just don't know. So let's go with your devout. You can maybe explain this to me. You're devout Catholic, and
no, can't explain it.
Well, thanks, asshole. I was gonna say, like, I'm just curious where you how you draw the line of like the Jews murdered your savior, and then like how we get from there to me as a like collegiate baseball player. If I burn down a synagogue,
it'll fix the world.
I feel like in the grand scheme of things, you're gonna slow down the Jews in your neighborhood for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's I don't know. As Christians, Catholics are still Christians. Not all Christians are Catholics, but all Catholics are Christian. And by that,
it's the porn stash argument all over
the
again.
Other cheek. He should be doing nice things, do unto others as you would have done unto you. There's nowhere in the Bible does it say go set on fire the church of opposing religions. It doesn't. It doesn't anywhere.
You haven't read
that.
From the latest chapters of the Book of America, which is,
No, I have not gotten my own personal version or my own personal copy of Trump's Bible with the statue.
If I could quote, it's, skin them, clean them, cook them, fry them, all gone, bye. If anyone could tell me what movie I just quoted, and more importantly, what actor played the character I just quoted, I will be super impressed.
I can't.
No, you can't. You can't, and that's fun. Johnny needs a stash of what? A mustache? No, I need my fur to grow back from last week's experiments. I finally got to like shave. I finally got to have my clean shaven neck, and I'm so happy about all that. But I got to trim it down on the sides. I'm happy about that. The chin still hasn't filled in as much. It's still cold. It's not Charlie Sheen. King Kong Dong. God damn it. What movie is that? It's killing me not remembering. Sean Young's in it. Skin him, clean him, cook him, fry him, all gone, bye. It's one of my brother's favorite quotes that he throws out. He loved the movie when it came out, You know what? Now I gotta Google if I'm thinking the right name for it.
Oh, 428, 428, 428. You East
Yeah, you East Coast
Coasters
people.
yeah. If you're just smoking now, you're 8 minutes late. Sorry, East Coasters. We'll try and do better next time. Oh, Wild says Stripes. It's the movie Stripes?
No.
No? Oh, sorry, Wild.
Okay, now I know the name of it for sure. Okay. I know the actor because I remember that part of it. Digger can quote every line from Strange Brew. Probably, but that's one of the reasons I love her, Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. If Digger... Yep, we covered that one. Is this one just stuck? Or is it just nobody? It's fine. Like, Twitch is pretty low on... So, yeah, and now I know what it is. It's one of my favorite movies because it's, like, looking back on it, it's so ridiculous. Anyhow, I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Let's see if anyone gets it. The Aunt Jemima treatment. Not the Aunt Jemima treatment. Hey, Digger, not bad-mouthing our president, you fugitive.
I'm not bad-mouthing the president. I am kind of I'm cracking wise at his...
Yeah, everybody's tapping, I think.
Don't,
all right, I'll just admit. It's Firebirds. The 1990 movie Firebirds. Nicolas Cage is trying to become Nicolas Cage is I think an Army helicopter pilot, and he wants to fly the Apache. And so he has to learn how to fly the Apache. It's kind of like when Hollywood was like, hey, you know, it was great, Top Gun. We need a new Top Gun franchise that isn't Top Gun. What if we take this new Francis Ford Coppola guy's relative and stick, like we were talking about, maybe giving him Superman down the road. Why don't we stick him in a helicopter and see what happens? And it's it's bad. But yeah, there's a scene where he's in the flight simulator. Skin him, clean him, cook him, fry him, all gone, bye. He's like screaming it. He's very excited. Anyhow, yep, seen every Nick Cage movie, says King Kong Tom. Well, it's Nicolas Cage. No wonder I haven't seen that movie.
That's what I said. Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Oh, no wonder I didn't. Yeah. I've given some of his stuff a second chance. It's just I don't like him. Something about him just kind of rubs me the wrong way. So it's not the movies are necessarily bad, although a lot of movies that he's in happen to be really bad. I like the bad good, so bad it's good movies.
The B movies work.
I enjoy that.
The B movies work.
Yes.
Did you see Nick Cage's Superman in the Flash movie, Johnny? No, I didn't. I haven't seen the Flash movie, and now I'm pissed that that's a real thing. I'm just sad I forgot that he did that one. I'll never forget that one. That's my brother quoted that.
I didn't know he had ever been a Superman. I had no idea.
My brother wanted to be the Nick Cage character in Firebirds. Like, he wanted to fly an Apache. Like, he went on and off on that dream a couple of times. But yeah, like he wanted like, and this is the best part. It's a joint task force operation to fight like the drug cartels in Mexico and stuff. So like we're fighting war, but we're also at home, so you can go to a bar with your chick for the scene where you have to get in an unintentional bar fight because he stood up for her honor, like kind of crap. Here's what it is. It's not a great movie. It was the 90s and they thought it would work. I quoted it and the whole thing has taken up way too much time.
Yeah.
Lord of War.
Historically white.
Lord of War is a great movie. I love Lord of War. I have, and I will say this is entirely a me thing, and I'm saying this even after admitting to have watched Tron Ares over the weekend. I have a just kind of Jared Leto thing. So I gotta say, for me, my favorite Nicolas Cage movie right now is still Willy's Wonderland. I feel like
Mm.
time tested of all, like, he is the only character in the movie that is like he got cut out of a silent film. He doesn't speak a fucking word. He just like moves through the scene, and it's brilliant. It works so well.
Yeah. I really did like that. You introduced that to me recently. That was a good one.
Thank you, Saint Caesar. Kick-Ass is great. How does that have anything to do with the Nick Cage things we're talking about? Nicolas Cage was in the first Kick-Ass.
Yes,
That's right.
he was in the first
I just
Kick-Ass.
completely... Here's why it doesn't rate on my, like, greatest Nick Cage films. Forgot he was even in it. Not because his character is forgettable, but because his character is kind of, like, killed off early on as a source of motivation. I'm just like, it's not that great. For Nick Cage roles, whatever. I don't know. I'm saying that having seen, I won't say all of the Nick Cage movies, but I will say a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them. Jared Leto thinks too much of himself. He's legit trying to have a cult.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him.
Tron Ares was a good movie. Like, I watched it. Tron Ares was a good movie. Here's where I got annoyed. Like, I was about to, like, kind of, like, go, oh, this is an okay movie. They had to put a 30 Seconds to Mars song in there. And I'm just like, oh, no. Like, this is, like, anytime a movie has a Will Smith song in it these days, I'll be like, okay, so Will Smith wants to sell a song, and you guys wanted him to make a movie, and so you, like, you know, you split the bill, and you're like, hey, we'll pay you to do a movie, and you make the song.
That's an
and
example.
it's just, but here's what, Tron was a good movie for the ties to the, like, the original Tron movie with not Jeff Goldblum, older dude was in Starman.
No.
Jeff Bridges.
Bridges, yeah.
Yeah, and like I loved the tie to it, but the ending got, like, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Tron Ares, spoiler alert if this bothers you. There's a part where he's in the old school computer system from the 80s. And so he meets Jeff Bridges' character as, like, a collection of files, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Not actual Jeff Bridges, but,
That's
like,
cool.
the memory of Jeff Bridges' character.
Yeah.
And then, like, he's like, here's the back door to my old lab. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry, but you're telling me, Mr. Jeff Bridges, that your old lab that's underneath an arcade that's been shut down since the late 80s, unpowered, dirty, dusty, nobody's nope, just particle accelerator is just going to shoot up and beam somebody out of an old, like Apple Mac computer. Like, no, that's not a thing. That's not a by now somebody would have stole all that shit out of there at the very least. It's just weird. Will Smith, have you seen Kiss of Death? Nick Cage, Kiss of Death. All right, now we're having Nick Cage, Kiss of Death.
While you have the Nick Cage thing, I have to take care of my little girl bladder and do a dab again, please. Hurting unit.
All right. Kiss of Death. We'll look at that 1995 film. Oh yeah, I didn't get to get. You know what? We'll leave it that way. That way you can come back when you're ready. Kiss of Death.
Okay.
Oh dear Lord, does this look familiar? I think I've seen it, but I can't be positive. I do know, like, Nick Cage, like, looks like a bulked up con, and that's the dude from that's the dude from CSI. Oh my god. Yeah, David Caruso. Thank you, Johnny. A crime thriller directed and produced by Barbara Schaupner, starring David Caruso, Samuel Jackson, Nick Cage. You know what? I'm going to say this. Samuel Jackson, Nick Cage, Helen Hunt, Richard Price. Until we got to Michael Rappaport, I was like, this cast actually sounds like it might be great. After his time in prison, Jimmy Kilmartin His name is Kilmartin. Is he an assassin or a bank robber? Jimmy Kilmartin, David Caruso, keeps his head down and provides for his wife and kids until his cousin Ronnie, Michael Rappaport, ropes, of course, Ronnie's a piece of shit, ropes him, at least he was always typecast, into a large-scale car heist that goes bad. So this is like Gone in 60 Seconds, but done with Nick Cage as one of the bad guys? Of course Stanley Tucci's in it. Jimmy will deal a deal will spring him if he agrees to go undercover and help nail murderous crime lord Little Junior Brown. Oh God, it's so bad. Renfield is the Dracula movie. I haven't seen Renfield, but I have wanted to. I'll be honest. I haven't.
Renfield is actually kind of funny.
I don't know that I've seen it, but I know I do want to. Joker 2 killed Joker. Can't bring that character back now. I don't care what you're talking about. He also announced he's running for NYC mayor in 28. Who? Michael Rappaport?
Dumbass. Think anyone's gonna vote for him? He told the truth. Just because you're not Jew doesn't mean you're not cool. This means you're not gonna get into heaven.
No. You don't misquote this brilliant poet laureate of our times. I almost said poet laureate of our times. What Michael Rappaport said was, just because you're not chosen doesn't mean you're not dope.
There you go. Okay, just because you're not chosen, right? Yeah, and they're gonna vote for him.
Well, he didn't want. I'll say this, at least unlike he didn't want Mondami, and unlike what I've been hearing reported, unlike Robert De Niro, who I think kind of supported the policies and principles that got him elected, he's not leaving. Like I heard Robert De Niro did. I don't know if that's true. I also really don't care where Robert De Niro chooses to live. One of the must suck to be you kind of deals. But yeah, all right. So enough Nicolas Cage movie swapping. This has been a weird day.
Got CBS News talking about Michael Rappaport running for mayor.
Okay, I'll go to that.
That might be good.
Is it a vid? Nope, it's an article. We'll read it for you. Actor and podcast host.
It's a podcast?
Of course he has a podcast.
Actor
and podcast host. That's how low Michael Rappaport has fallen. He's literally doing what I do. Because I'm like, well, my legs don't work. And I'm an idiot who just likes to talk out his ass. Michael Rappaport's like, well, I'm a Joe and I like to talk out my ass. But just because you're not chosen doesn't mean you're not dope. But actor and podcast host Michael Rappaport said he'll be running for New York City mayor in 2029. So for all of you guys that say, hey, man, Mondani's as bad as it can get. No, it can get worse. Because I guarantee you.
Yeah, just wait.
Whether you're pro or anti-socialist, whatever stuff that Mondani's going to put in, Michael Rappaport will be worse. Guaranteed. Dude, Instagram video outlining his campaign and touting the fact that he's a native New Yorker. I'm a native New Yorker. Yeah. Look, this Mondani's not from around here. I'm a native New Yorker who moved to California because I thought I could have a career, and that didn't work out. And I supported like Gavin Newsom and everything that happened in California, and then they broke into my car. So I said that I'm moving back to New York, and so now I'm going to run for New York. But just because you're not chosen doesn't mean you're not dope. All right, I got to see. I feel like that's actually not a half bad Michael Rappaport impersonation.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let's Instagram video. Okay, it is oh dear Lord. No offense, man. I'm gonna say right now, Michael. I'm gonna say right now, you ain't gonna get it, homie. Just off of that face alone.
Oh, jeez. See, I look at people like him and I go, my gosh, I have.
He looks like someone doing a bad Bill Clinton impersonation. Like if they
forget
merged
that I got old until I see him and go, oh shit.
Bill Clinton and Harry Carey. I didn't have sexual relations with that dude. Mayor, oh dude, he believes in himself very, very much. He's already calling himself Mayor Rappaport. Forget the fact that, correct me if I'm wrong, Mamdani's the mayor of New York right now, right? Like that's
Yes, it's official. He's in. Yes.
and so
Yeah.
this guy has to wait for that whole term before he can even go for a nomination.
4 years.
Like Mayor Rappaport.
He's not that old, dude.
It's not
Come
that
on
he's
now,
that
he's our
old.
age.
No, it's not about him being old. It's a little early to call yourself mayor when the guy who just won the last election just started his job last Tuesday. Like kind of deal. It's a little early for the Mayor Rappaport sign.
Sure.
When
Yeah,
again,
he's 55 years old.
I'm not
All right,
sa-
Providence.
Oh,
Providence.
you. But again, it's like I'm not saying anything about his age. I'm saying he looks like Harry Carey and Bill Clinton as a character. Like, just he looks ridiculous, and I don't think people would vote for him because again, he looks ridiculous. But my point is, it's too like you're declaring victory over somebody that we have yet to see if he'll actually be running against. Because there's a lot of time between now and then. I just feel like saying you're against him and you're opposed to him. Okay, cool. We like for again. I'm not a fortune teller. What if you're saying all this shit and Zoran Mamdani and all of his policies and everything, and it's the land of milk and honey? You're eating a fat bag of dicks tomorrow because of the crap you're starting today. I feel like give it a hot second. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Not saying he'll be dead from old age. Now, if we're talking about what I'm wishing for.
Special announcement, I Am Rappaport Stereo Podcast. I, Michael Rappaport, will be running for mayor of New York City in 2029. You got Zoran the moron now, but have no fear. Mayor Rappaport will be here.
No, yeah, if you mean by still doing your podcast when you don't win the mayoral election, I would say yes. In 2029, if you're still alive and kicking, you'll be right here streaming from your chair. Hopefully, because the movie roles have dried up. The typecast really annoying dude with overbearing East Coast accent who betrays everybody thing is kind of and honestly,
It's
for all that I'm shitting on him, he built a career off of that. Bravo, sir. Bravo. But still, I feel like the well has dried.
he was in a lot of really great movies.
Right, but it
They
became
weren't
the
really
point
great
of like
because he
every
was in
time.
them, but he was in them. Just aside.
But I'm just saying overall, as someone who's watched a lot of movies, it became the point of, and I'll even be honest about this, it affected how I judged him as a person. And then I kind of got over, I finally snapped with the Joffrey thing. Cause I was one of those people that like fucking hated that little kid when I was watching the Game of Thrones show. When that actor's like, dude, I've gotten death threats. And I'm like, oh my God, no. And then I realized how good he was at being a spiteful little
Bad.
right. And then I felt bad. Like I felt bad. And I stepped back and I started disassociating actors from roles. But then I started judging them when actors like him do so much stuff online. And I was like, oh, wait, sometimes you hit the mark. Like, I feel like his career was the way it was because he's super hateable. Because he's kind of like someone that like everybody in his life is like, God, if punching you were legal, like if I had to save up so many good acts, like a ticket, like so many good acts, like, for like a free sandwich, like repeat customer kind of thing, like so many times that I didn't punch somebody in the face that they deserved it, that I get to punch one person in the face for free. You're my go-to every time, like every time, like just, and people are like, why? And I'm like, why not? Like Michael Rappaport has, in my opinion, Michael Rappaport has, if nothing else, like the number one most punchable face of all time.
I don't know. I've never looked at anyone and felt the desire to punch him in the face.
Dude, like I'm gonna say this, like if a guy goes, oh my God, I just got punched in the face, I'm like, oh, violence is wrong. We all get heated. I do all the time. I'm an emotional little bitch, but we shouldn't be like punching people. If Michael Rappaport were in any place saying like, "Oh, I got punched in the face," it's like, yeah, well, look at your face. Like that's the what are you wearing? Like, yeah, well, you know, you went out with that mug. That again, let's not act
Could've
like
done
other
something
people.
about it.
Other people have the right to see that and react. Like I just like if I had a weird. This is why I'll never be any sort of like divine entity because I wouldn't like end world hunger or snap my fingers and stop all water pollution, like kind of stuff. And people are like, what about global warming? Well, I worry about real problems. But like, I wouldn't do any of that stuff. But I would like if I had like, you know, if I had the like divine snap my fingers power, I would be like, and boom, everybody just punches Rappaport when they see him. Like he opens the door like, hey, how you doing? And oof, just like people are just they're happy.
Automatic, uncontrollable.
They turn, they see,
reaction,
and just bam, like. I feel like that would be a better world. It's entirely selfish. Is all I'm saying.
It is, but hey. Hello, Officer Krupke.
Scruffy.
And
Violence
figured
is fine.
Not even Nick Cage can help you.
I'm not. I don't believe in encouraging violence. I feel like everyone has the right to defend themselves, and sometimes that might require you to be there. I'm not. I'm just as a show platform. I don't encourage violence. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this quick. If not, this is all not worth it.
Okay.
Damn you, caps lock.
Well, according to the tinfoil, Nick Cage is actually a vampire, and he's been around for hundreds of years, and it's actually been him all the time in Hollywood. So that's the tinfoil hat thing, that he's actually a vampire. And if that is the case, then Nick Cage could definitely help me.
All right. So this is kind of like, this is a good example. So this video here is showing, in this scenario, I'm saying, this is Michael Rappaport. This is the treatment we get with Michael Rappaport today. Like they see him, he's whatever, nothing, moving on to their own thing. This is the reaction I want.
No, probably.
Like just literally wherever he shows up, just bam, one in the kisser, right? And people be like, is this because of his political takes or his religious? No. It's not for any specific reason other than his face. It's specifically just his face. It's just his face. Hell yeah, based King Crutches. Global warming is, quite frankly, fake news. Yeah, like, well, you're welcome for that.
Thank you, Rusty.
So yes, did you enjoy that video? It was worth the dive if you had that much fun with it. I love that clip.
I've never seen that one before.
That's a very funny one. That's one of my FAFOs of the year. Like that's when. Ooh, speaking of which, I got to tell somebody else. This is something else we finally saw. Zombieland 2. How'd you feel about it?
Yeah.
Zombieland 2.
I liked it. It was okay. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still a good movie. I really liked the end.
Yeah, I really loved the end. I loved the end.
I liked how they did
and
that.
I loved the they referred to the act of they immortalized their own bit.
Yes.
Because they refer to the act of killing
Murrayed.
somebody who isn't a zombie, but killing them because you think they're a zombie as getting murrayed because of Bill Murray. And the lady's like, if I ever find who did that, I'm going to murray him. And meanwhile, the guy who did it is sitting right next to her. He's like, that's, you know. It's a good time.
Oh, man. And the fact that they left it standing, they never let it come out. Like, she never found out.
Yeah.
It's fun, too.
Well, I don't know at that point.
Well, they had me waiting all movie. I was waiting to see if she found out or how she'd react when she found out. And then they didn't do it.
Johnny, you're a good man. I will rest for you. Okay. I don't know what the hell that means. You have a lovely day, but thank you. Thank you, Jay Warren. Bricks Gaming, great guy, that Rusty, quite possibly, like most definitely. Great guy, that Rusty. Quite possibly, most definitely the greatest. God bless. I'm a horrible Trump. I've never been able to do Donald Trump as an impersonation, and that's why it sucks that he got reelected. Because once again, it's always nice when you can do I was very from a young age I was able to do Bill Clinton. I'm not allowed to do Barack Obama because I'm white. So there's George Bush was able to get that one. Biden's pretty easy because you just have to snore.
Yeah.
But I can't do Donald Trump. I had
must have been kind of hard for you to do Obama too, eh?
Yeah. You know what the
Blackface
sad
doesn't
part
go
is?
over well.
The sad part is people got mad at me for doing the if you do Obama, people get mad at you. But when Kamala was running, nobody cared. And I hate to say this, not again. I don't think I got or anyone got what they would have wanted from the Trump administration. I don't necessarily think that was a better choice by any means. But I would say on a shoe on the other foot, I did have one hell of a wine mom impersonation. It was going well. It was going well.
Yeah.
Biden's easy. Just shit yourself on air. No. Because then after the impression and the show are done,
But then you gotta
I have to
clean it
change
up.
my
Yeah.
pants. Then I got to go take a shower.
No.
And I'm missing out on daddy.
MSO, I would love to answer you, but I'm not allowed to. It's in the new contract, new year, new contract, and I'm not allowed to read anything about any markets of meat or anything else unless it's paid for.
Yep, that's the way we do those things.
So I'd love to answer. I do
That's the way we
have
do
an
those
answer
sheets.
for you. I
will rest in your honor. Well, I appreciate it. I don't know why you're resting for me. Don't you own a diaper? So let me get this straight. You need to know what I'm wearing. Again, I don't know if you know this or not. No, and if you getting more accurately to the point, just because I don't think, obviously you don't own a diaper, you don't understand how they work. If you shit yourself in a diaper, you still have to clean yourself up.
You still have to clean yourself up,
I appreciate trying to give me the out of no, man, I believe in you. You're wearing a diaper, right? And it's no, that's not really the point either. I mean, even small children, when they soil themselves in a diaper, you're still supposed to change the diaper and clean them. So I don't understand what your argument is supposed to get. You're not skipping any steps. You just, as opposed to say throwing away a pair of boxers, you're throwing away a diaper. Again, it doesn't really change anything. Jay Warren,
King Kong Dong. Yes, I'm not allowed to speak about those either without financial gain first. As in a super chat. That too is not allowed on
those aren't
topic unless
that's
it's
not
paid
even
for.
Those aren't even real. None of this stuff is real. So let's not with any of it.
Well, yeah, we've got this imaginary contract about the imaginary exotic meat market.
That's no, literally, Jay Warren, I don't know if you know this or not. If you I learned this when I had a kid. If their pants and they sit in it, it's gonna give them a skin rash. It's not, again, regardless of age, geographical location, whether you did it for the clicks and the likes, if you yourself and you don't clean it up, it's gonna be a problem. You're welcome that I could teach you that. Someday you'll have a kid, you'll understand. I'm taking my meat needs elsewhere. All right.
Sorry, MSO. I'm so sorry.
I'm saying you. I don't have kids. Again, that's why I'm correcting you. You can't do that.
An imaginary, yeah, those things, Brian. I can't. Yeah, those things.
They're not. They're not real.
I'm allowed to type them in the Rumble chat. I'm typing them, but I'm not allowed to say them. Not without some form of financial gain for Johnny first.
It's all.
Freak understands.
It's all
pays
gone
to
off
have
the rails.
The jingles listened to, and it's quite lovely. I appreciate it.
I've completely lost the thread of the show. We only have 30 minutes left, so I'm gonna grab a couple of things. Let's go for that one. Let's go for this one. We'll grab the first 3 from the second hour and see where we land at the end of that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave the Charlotte one out of here. It's the end of the show. I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, we'll read this first. So out of St. Louis, Georgia, I didn't even get to report on the first story. Got an update before I could report on it. There's a, and I'm going to say this now, guys. Calm. There's a batch of multiple monkeys on the loose in St. Louis. Multiple monkeys in the next
bizarre
cell.
Story.
He said something to you. What did he say? He said, I want a banana. So multiple monkeys are on the loose in Missouri. I'm going to say this, not really monkey weather. It's not a natural habitat. Well,
wintertime, yeah, probably not.
The monkeys, I don't know if they're going to report on this here. The monkeys have been joined now by apparently a random goat, and it's making things more difficult. So I guess
they made a friend?
Yeah, they made a friend. I don't know if they're going to report it in this one. We'll see if they report it in the news story here.
That is drawing international attention is continuing to unfold this afternoon. Monkeys plus a goat have been spotted roaming St. Louis City neighborhoods.
The now focus is shifting.
It's a monkey goat gang. A literal Donkey Kong situation. This is Kong, this is Donkey. That's not a gorilla.
More monkeys on the loose. What lab? Where are they from?
Right?
Hopefully they'll tell us.
I don't know. Apparently one that's great
All I
with
know
communication skills, because bam, these monkeys befriended a goat. Satan's lapdog. Those things eat first, ask questions later.
Shifting from finding the animals to finding people who may know where the animals came from, or people who may actually be holding them this afternoon. Fox News' Kelly Hoskins is live outside the City Health Department with the late details. Hi, Kel.
Before we continue this story, I am somewhat obligated to read paid
You are.
super chats.
I saw that. And thank you, King Kong Dong. Thank you very much.
Before I read it, I stop it. I just want to specify. I want to specify. This is not true. This is not a true statement. I'm being forced to say this against my will by means of financial persuasion. To quoteth the King Kong, futon fuckles are real. No, they're not. That is.
Well, they may very well be. Futon fuckholes may very well be real. They may. Who knows? I don't.
Not on my
I haven't had
futon.
in forever. But they do potentially exist.
Not on my futon.
Allegedly.
Now people are being very mean to this newscaster. I will say this. That is a harsh outfit.
Cheer 100 who let Donna Kong out of captivity.
Okay, there it is. Thank you, Scruffy. Thank you. Thank you for that. I was thinking drag, and I couldn't quite catch what their name was. But they're wearing pinky purple, and they've got a bright fire engine red lipstick, and it doesn't look right.
Is that that's not the one. Yeah, that's not it. I was gonna say that dude kind of dude. I was gonna say that lady looks kind of like Basim Yusuf, but that's not the comedian I'm thinking of. Whatever. He might be. Ooh, I bet he's Persian. Let's see if we look up Persian comic. Maybe I am Egyptian and Persian. Persian.
And he says I squirrel all the time.
I mean I do.
I mean I do. I totally do. But I just want to point out that it does happen on his
Yep.
end
Nope.
too.
Can't find it. Can't find it. Whatever. Moving on. You know what? I squirrel a little bit, but I at least have the wherewithal to reel myself back in. Thank you, Scruffy, for the 100 bits. We had a hype train earlier. That is so much. I feel like you're faking being sick to get out of doing steel toe. No, Professor Tie-Dye. I was totally not. I was not well yesterday.
On Steel Toe this
I'm
morning.
not today. I'm not well today, and I'm slogging through both shows because I can't afford to take more time off. If it's and we had such an amazing Friday that, like, I got through yesterday, and I'm like, all right, we'll do a show no matter what tomorrow, and that was the deal. Wait, what was the star? Oh, King Kong Doc, no. Jay Warren, no. That is insulting, and I don't condone that such fucking animals. If Johnny isn't 100%, he shouldn't push himself. I'm not even 100% now. I pushed myself yesterday, and there was not.
Cause exhaustion.
AIDS can cause
Side effects
exhaustion.
may include. I'm sorry, that's how I'm reading it.
I don't have AIDS.
Hi, Professor, by the way.
I almost
Good
feel
to
like
see
that
you.
nowadays AIDS is even more treatable than MS. MS really is the fuck off of all diseases. All right, let's go ahead and go.
Yeah.
Well, that's right, Andy and Jasmine. We came to the
their
St.
name?
Louis City Health
You're covering
Department. As you mentioned, the story continues to evolve. Right now, they are shifting their focus toward people who may be in possession of the monkeys and to try to find out if anyone has information on where that goat came from.
Who opened the Jumanji book?
The unusual situation has some North St. Louis residents in shock and continue.
Sir, Jumanji was not a book. It wasn't about opening the Jumanji book. Jumanji was a game. Somebody opens the game and rolls the dice, and the game hath begun. That's how it works. Jumanji is a game.
Continues to draw international attention. City health officials say their focus remains public safety and locating the animals. First, several monkeys, and days later, a goat. According to the City of St. Louis Health Department, multiple vervet monkeys, native of Africa, have been reported loose in the O'Fallon.
Holy shit. You mean these aren't local? I thought these were homegrown Georgia monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought they were just coming out of them Georgia
I thought this particular monkey was known as the Georgia loiterer. He just kind of stands around. He's not doing anything. He's not a threat, but at the same rate, he's just taking up space. Ends up harassing people if he's not in a good mood. You know, mating season in particular, the loiterer can be very vocal.
Yeah.
And hump your leg. Rusty Grammar
The
with
signs
$1.
really started slinging shit, and then, the tourists left.
Rusty Grammar with $1. It's okay, Johnny. You can rest now, brother. We have the watch. We'll see you in Valhalla. You probably won't because I'm not a Viking. And I feel like even by Norse standards, I probably fall very short of Valhalla or heaven or whatever. At this point, just solely because my legs are more of a problem, downstairs will just be easy. FYI, coming to a store near you by the create.
Yeah, don't
Yep.
do it.
Nope. Yep. Someone is
Yeah,
doing.
no, I love
Yep.
it, but if I'm not allowed to do it, then you're not allowed to do it either.
I think he'd
I
like
need
a red
money behind
banana.
it, Los Federales. It's the new year. I signed a contract. It's awful. So many things I'm not allowed to do unless you guys pay for it now.
This is just scanning for goats.
Fuck off.
That monkey is stealing a car, just like Jumanji.
Thank
I don't
you.
remember. I don't remember any of them stealing cars in Jumanji. I don't remember car
no.
stealing monkeys. So, most people miss the Game of Thrones references. He's thinking about The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think if your immune system loses the battle, you don't make it to Valhalla. He has a point. Like,
Oh, that's there. I'm like,
Right?
where is that? I didn't see that. That's Twitch. That's right.
you're just a cripple on the internet. Don't you think you deserve a better afterlife? I have no idea. No idea, Jay
I
Warren.
thought you got to Valhalla as long as you died with your weapon in your hand. You were going to Valhalla. I thought that was the only thing.
Yeah, but I'm
'Cause I
like,
figure when I die, I'm gonna
yeah, but
make
I'm
sure
like,
I'm holding on to it.
like Spongy White. I don't have a weapon. Like what weapon in my hand? Let's not
I
let's
don't
not
know.
say my dick. It's done nothing super duper good. It's made another person, and I put that as, and I love her, as yet to be decided. Like I think she's gonna be great. I'm sure she's gonna do amazing things, but I feel like it's too early to judge. Like if I was there today, I'd be like, well, your weapon was in your hand. It is most of the time, and all right. Jane Foster made it to Valhalla after Thor: Love and Thunder. I've still never seen that movie. I've never
not
seen that
seen that
movie.
either.
All right, let's get back to random mammal search.
Park neighborhood of North St. Louis. Initial reports suggest there may be 4 animals, but officials say they cannot confirm any exact number.
Jay Ward, Johnny, want to be a drogger? I can bury you in the snow, and you will come back as a Nordic zombie vampire thing. Yeah, but those are still. I don't even know if they're vampires. They're just lumbering undead. I have the skeletal structure for it, but I'm probably too fat. If you go to Valhalla, if you die in battle, getting an infection and dying on a battlefield doesn't count. Well, what if your body just destroys itself and you just die on your chair? I hope Hulk dies in an event. Wow, you guys are mean.
Okay, so just walking around with a sword in my hand for the last few years of my life, that won't get me into Valhalla. I actually have to be fighting in a battle.
Bricks Gaming
I
has
have
a
to
great
pick out-
point.
Pick
So
a
when-
fight.
So when you get old, you're just going to sleep with a knife?
Well, that's what I was thinking. As long as I've got my pocket knife
What do you
on
mean?
me.
What do you mean going to?
Well, I'm not allowed to have a pocket knife right now.
Does is it if it's within a
Yeah.
that's a knife, folks. Like
Are
if
you-
it's within.
Remember the time if when dreams and then but if you
Did I not explain to people that like the wiring is short circuiting? I'm running on low power, like and we are struggle busting along. It's so when you get old, you're just going to sleep with a knife, right? Like what if it is? Does it have to be in your hand or just like within reach?
Well, that's
sorry
the thing.
to
I
break
thought it
to
had
you.
to be in your hand, which was going to make it a little tough when sleeping. Yeah, unless you like tie the hilt of the knife to your hand and have it in its sheath. Maybe.
Scruffy, I have weapons near me at all times. Like right, if you're loaded for bear, like Bear Grylls. Dad's coming home finally. Oh, cool. I tell your father I say hi. Your mother was a snowblower. Nah, she's a school bus driver, but similar field.
No, she's just a school bus driver.
I have a baseball bat next to my bed in case of break-in. Yeah, I have a fucking little flip knifey thing, but
You want to know what I've got as a single Canadian female
A
in
nice
my home
ass.
with the laws as they stand?
a shovel.
No, I've got the thick wood dowlings that you see in closets, and that's what you hang your clothing hangers from. The big heavy. Yeah, I had a friend. He cut me one the right proper height for me as a staff. And that's my because it's
So if
it's
you
not a weapon of any kind. I know a lot of Canucks have. In fact, I know 2 or 3, probably. Yeah,
So-
probably they've moved. Probably 3 that have hockey sticks as their first line of defense. But no, I've got a closet rod. Rod, that's the word I was trying to find.
you can throw your big wooden
I'm
rod.
not allowed to have a butterfly knife or anything like that. I've got my.
I have the world's smallest butterfly knife.
I know,
showed
that
it.
thing is
I
ridiculous.
showed it to my mom. I showed it to my mom to open a package. She's like, "What is it?" I was like, "It's the world's smallest butterfly knife." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "It's remarkably sharp. It's a real butterfly knife, but it's stupidly tiny. Like even if you could flip it out and have the point out, I can't stab you to death through the temple with this thing. It's not It's the world's cool. What it really is the world's coolest envelope opener.
Yeah.
What about ice hockey boots, Digger? Do you have those? Right? You could just blade up.
No, I don't have any skates. I haven't owned skates in a long, long time. My fibro stopped me from ice skating when I was still young.
Yeah, I'm not really armed. I don't know. I don't know why anyone would come after. I have a butterfly knife somewhere. I used to. I don't know if I have a real one anymore. Yeah. I like knives, but
I am
obviously
Lablass. I'm
not
like
a big-
Donatello. I've got my staff. I've got, my long staff. And
Are you trained to
I
use
kind
it?
of know what I'm doing. I
Oh.
did train it with it at one point. So I did know it's very, very, very rusty, but that's my line of defense.
So you've been. I was about to make a joke like you're just gonna whip it out and expect to know kung fu, like this would be like.
No,
I
no.
have
Once
some-
upon a time,
I have like
knew I was being trained.
I have like
with it.
some prop weapon, like replica weapon things. Like I have the bladed baton from Hellboy. Like I would never try to fight somebody with it because I don't know. You know what I'd do? I'd stab myself in the dick.
I helped a buddy build a dojo in his backyard. Half of the backyard was a dojo. It was very cool, with all the landscaping and everything. But then he had a whole bunch of different weaponry, and he made styrofoam versions of every one of his weapons, and then he would, train or
He'd go
have
LARPing?
fun with the kids, that sort
You
of
just,
thing. But
like-
yeah, I got basic moves for the long stick, whatever. Now I'm blanking on the term.
Cool.
And so I've got a rod, curtain rod or closet rod.
Ah,
I'm losing
Los
words now.
Federales with a very interesting conundrum. Is a gun owner with no arms considered armed or unarmed?
Ooh. I don't know. I'd like to see him use the gun though if he's got no arms.
Right?
See
How
that
is he?
shit.
Yeah,
There's
now
a
I have
dude online.
How's
that
he
does
shooting?
that. No, there's a dude online that does that. It's really awesome.
What is
With,
like with pedals?
He's either missing one hand or he's missing both. I can't remember. AP is AP.
This is
I haven't
strange.
seen him.
I don't
AP
wanna
knew
know.
him actually. It turned out.
Polymer 80. You have a pocket rod digger. Dude, we're only halfway through the story. Holy crap, I need to finish this.
Only that there is more than one. We spoke with residents in the neighborhood where the monkeys were first spotted.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a viral joke that was going on. But when I just passed by, you guys asked me about a monkey and a goat. And I'm sitting here like, wow, who opened the Jumanji book? What's going on right now?
It's shocking and alarming. And actually, it's a threat to the neighborhood. And actually, I hope they catch whose animals they were. But they were cute, but still, you can't trust them.
In a written statement, the health department says it is working to get a better idea of where the monkeys may be hiding or seeking food, and is engaging partner agencies that are properly trained and equipped to safely capture the animals.
The goat's
Once
eating the
captured,
monkeys.
officials say the monkeys will be transported to a facility certified to care for exotic animals.
Do we have any idea where they came from?
Right? Yeah, where are the monkeys coming from? They
Yeah.
don't just like,
I mean,
oh
it's
no.
good to know they've got
It's-
somewhere to go, but
guys,
where did
it's
they come
been-
from?
Guys, it's been unseasonably hot this year in Mississippi. We ended up growing monkeys. Like, no, that's not how that works. They don't just pop out of the soil if the conditions are right. All right, these things are where they came in. They got in here somehow. I remember the IKEA monkey with the fur trim coat. I don't remember what you're talking about.
I'm looking for it.
My head hurts imagining that. Imagining what? Jason Puck? That would be brutal. I don't know. Did the show start yet? Says Lexi. Sort of. Like it's been
Almost.
going,
Soon.
but at this point, we're coming in for a touchdown. So let's finish this news story.
Could catch it. But then I saw a video of somebody had one sitting in their car. Like it was crazy. So they may have been nice, but it was crazy. Someone actually picked one up.
Not necessarily. You don't have to pick up the monkey. If the door was open, the monkey could have jumped in the car, spooked the shit out of the person inside. They shut the door and then they closed the monkey in. I'm just saying. Like they climb trees. You think they can't hop into a car? I don't know what you're on. I'll even say this. The little freaking like hobby goat they showed, that could hop into your car. And again, those things are deadly and horrible. They're murderous animals. Goats are not to be trusted. What?
Okay. I'm dropping it in Rumble chat because it's closer than the side chat. There we go. I've got the IKEA monkey with the fur trim coat. I've got the news story. So when we're done this, we can cover it.
Does it matter?
Well, it's cute. It's I vaguely recall it. I could visualize it. That's why I went looking for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got. Let's finish this.
Once again, officials say they are not clear where the animals came from, but the St. Louis Zoo, they are lending.
Guys, monkeys are just appearing out of the blue. Name one time that happened, even in a movie, and it wasn't and it was the apocalypse. Like, I mean, Outbreak, really? Has anyone seen Dustin Hoffman? No, we're fine. There's no zombie virus murdering people left, right, and side. These are just random, good old Mississippi monkeys.
Their expertise and say that the animals, those monkeys, can be very social and intelligent, but they can be very aggressive when they're under stress.
Yeah, they can rip your face off, okay?
Yeah.
They can rip.
So they're cute, but don't let the kids play with them.
Kid just wants to bring home its monkey friend.
So they're encouraging anyone who may see the animals not to approach them, but to contact animal control.
220 in 1 minute.
Dear Lord. All right. So yeah.
Sorry. I Rumble thought reminded me.
It's just difficult. I don't think we. Oh wait, which one on camera? I saw two. Who are we talking about?
Monkey.
Have you ever had Mississippi round steak? No, I have not. I've not ever had Mississippi round steak. I don't know what they call it. Fried bologna. Like, I guess, how big is it? Is it actually bologna? I don't know. 420 somewhere, like in Ohio. Oh, right here.
There we go. Wild is saying 520, 520, 520. It's 220, 220, 220 over here.
Alrighty. So, let's, dear Lord. All right, let's go to this. All right, click it.
Well, this next story had a whole lot of people today saying, what? Are you serious? It's about the monkey in the sheepskin coat. It was wandering around an IKEA parking lot in Toronto. Turns out his name is Darwin, and when word and pictures got out about him, he fast became an international sensation. Christina Stevens has his story.
So it's just a responsible pet owner story.
He's a tiny ball of fur that's creating a huge stir after some outrageous monkey business at a Toronto IKEA. Dressed in his winter best, he escaped from a car into the parking lot, then inside. The video has gone viral.
And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a monkey.
Cold.
And then my sister was like, is that real? We just thought it was fake. It was a small monkey wearing a coat and like a diaper. This is so weird. Why is there a monkey at IKEA?
The little guy didn't get to do any shopping.
He needed a step stool. I don't know.
He knew what he needed to do. He needed to push the button. He just couldn't get there.
Yeah. All right. So so monkey in IKEA. Okay. I don't even know how old this is, but okay. Did not remember that. Michigan is EST. Yeah, it is. It's EST. The brilliance of Fox News sending her out on the monkey story. Well, you know, that's all they had available, man. It's a staffing thing. What do you want from these people? All right, so we've got a couple of things left to cover, and why is my boom? All right, there we go. Yeah, that's a shitty thing. All right, let's see where we're at there. Okay, so nice. So we're doing that. What was the other one? Oh, the U.S. bobsled team. I think like the Winter Olympics are nearby, so anybody super duper excited for the U.S. bobsled team? I don't know if you should or shouldn't have your hopes up, but I give you their latest entry.
Ist der beste US-Amerikaner. Oh, was machen Sie denn da? Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Hat man sowas schon mal gesehen?
Oh, kicks him in the head.
They lost everybody but the guy in the front.
Yeah. Wow. Kicked his partner in the
Really?
head.
All right, firstly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the audio down. because
Third guy mounting kicked the second guy in the head.
Whoa,
and
easy
he
there,
fell
woman.
out the opposite side.
Ist
one.
der beste
No. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It was 2, kicked 3.
He had a big long leg kicking his leg over to get up there.
Yeah.
I will say this. I still think this is a dumb sport.
I don't know.
I understand it takes skill.
It's like fun.
It does, I'm not saying it's not fun, but I'm just like, All right, whatever.
Oh, was machen Sie denn da? Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Hat man sowas schon mal gesehen? Jetzt fährt da ganz allein im Vierer hinunter. Verrückte Situation. Was ist denn heute?
Yeah, now they got to go and fix the whole shoot again.
Gegen dieses Starteck. Und jetzt
Stupid
gibt's
Americans
den
and their
Vierer
stupid
als
speed.
Einerbob.
Heel pockmarks.
Jamaica would put up a better showing than this.
Bobs ist kaputt.
Oh, for
Die
sure.
fehlen als Gewicht da hinten drin. Das wird jetzt ein wildes Gerammel von Christopher Horn. Hoffentlich stürzt
A lot of people don't speak German, so I'll just tell you. I'll translate for you. He's just giving a really good recipe for beef stroganoff.
er nicht. Bremsen kann er nicht. Er kommt da nicht hinten ran an den Recken. Das wird
Nice.
sehr interessant, wie er das hier löst. Oh je, der
Yeah.
arme
The thing's
Getting a
sliding
nice
all over the place though, because it's got no counterweight in the back. Like
Yeah,
nothing's
he's
holding it
getting
down in
shook
the
all
back.
over the place, but air there.
Viel Glück, dass er hier sauber ins Ziel kommt. Jetzt wird es nochmal ein bisschen steiler, runter nach Celerina, wo sich das Territorium öffnet. Ganz wichtig jetzt hier diese Kurve.
I'd like
da
to
sind
know
die
what his time was
Er
anyway.
schafft's, kommt durch die Sachsen.
I don't know, they took it off of the
Ist
thing.
jetzt Formsache. Das bringt er nach Hause. Da ist er im Ziel und dreht sich um. Wo bitteschön sind denn die anderen? Und jetzt ganz schnell nach hinten und ran an den Rechen. Perfekt gemacht.
Oh, he moved back a little bit, so he wasn't so front heavy.
Yeah.
Für diese
Yeah.
fahrerische Leistung. Kommt auch von
Goes
den
to the middle.
Kollegen. Punktgenau
Nice.
zum Halt. Ganz allein. 4 Mann waren's.
They don't.
Einer ist übrig geblieben. Und kein
St. Moritz? Okay.
John
St.
Candy,
Moritz.
best bobsled coach ever. And we'll never get to.
Yeah.
That's one we don't need to see a remake of. Just slide down the whole course on your butt. No fun. They don't even get to go down the whole course. They have to stop early on.
Yeah, well, because they're messing up the course.
States
Elbows
easier. You know
and
what's dumber
bums
than
and
this?
knees and
Esports.
heels.
Right, but I don't support people watching esports and people like practicing. Like they don't practice esports. They just do it. You beat me to it, says MSO. Oh. Looks like a kid sport. Doesn't even have an engine or a horse. This is probably a stupid question, but
Two razor sharp blades.
why do we have to have in this day and age? Why do we have to have? I know it's because that's the way the sport started. Like right, but then back then also you needed a horse to pull the carriage. But I'm like, why do we have to have the? Like they have to push the sled back and forth and run it as hard as they can. Why don't we just have one, default launcher mechanism? Everyone gets the same launch equality. And then we can all just focus on just finding the biggest beef-eating tubs of lard to hop in that thing and just play the world's greatest game of how far can we push the laws of gravity. Now I want to go get an AI video of people in bobsleds that are so fat they crash through the walls. So as opposed to the sled going up, it just goes whoop, whoop, and it's just a hole through the wall, like, oh no. All right. Anyways. They better not be remaking Cool Runnings.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now.
There's no reason to. Digger, I just put a Canadian flag pillow in your cell with the B and W. Oh, with the black and white TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we
Yeah.
have a black and white TV.
I get all the streaming channels. I get all the streaming services,
no
but
color.
it's got to be watched in black and white.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So it's like they have a Roku, but it's hooked into, again, like black and white is
black and
cathode ray, like cathode ray tube. Like even like any LED. So I'm weirded out that he still has access to one. Like does the jail
I'm
still have
impressed that
running
he
water?
can make an actual black and white TV that runs all the streaming services. That's pretty awesome. It was, yeah. And I appreciate that, Officer Krupke. Thank you. Canadian flag pillow. My body pillow, I know I didn't want to, I really love using a body pillow, but you don't want to use it without a proper pillowcase. So the Canadian flag.
I'll say this
That's awesome.
for sports that I would love to actually see brought to the Olympics, and it's because we watched that reality show. I want jousting brought to the Olympics.
Jousting would be cool.
I want them
very
to do
dangerous.
jousting. So?
There's a reason it's not.
Don't we still do the one where you got to ski and shoot stuff? I'm amazed nobody's gotten accidentally murked in that sport.
Well, no, because you got to be.
What?
You've got to be gun proficient to shoot a gun, let alone the training that it will take to get into that kind of a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what you're doing with the gun by that point. No one's going to accidentally get murked.
Yeah, but what if you shoot at the target and somebody gets in front of it, like as you shoot? Like,
Well, that's somebody who got in front of its
right.
problem.
I'm not saying the
Well,
person's
that's not
going.
gonna happen.
I'm not saying someone's going to deliberately commit murder. I'm just saying you're doing a sport with guns. Someone could get shot.
I feel like they're two totally different things.
And I feel
Sport
like
with
mine is
guns
completely
and jousting.
Yeah, dude.
I feel
Nobody's gonna get hurt except the people and the horses, and pretty much just the people, because the body armor is set up and the whole thing with the horses. Like, yeah, it's
yeah.
good.
The horses are pretty safe. Yeah, yeah.
Plus, it's a nice like rich country sport. I don't want to have a whole lot of poor country sports. I want to add new rich country sports. So that way, when someone like Somalia wants to participate, we're like, you guys don't even know what a horse is. If you had one in your village, you'd eat it. So, best of luck to you.
Oh, what? Polo's back?
I'm D. Lancelot now.
Or
No,
polo is
you're
in
not.
The Olympics now? Like
Polo?
How does that work? Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you want to get
kind
all
of
of us in
sports
a
are you gonna
pool,
do with a horse?
so you're just we're all gonna bob up and down in the pool. Like, who gets to start as Marco?
No, that's Marco Polo. Polo is the game that you play on horseback, and they've got super long mallets.
No, it's a disease that one of the presidents had. That's disrespectful.
No, and again, you've kind of got that one. That's polio, like polio. Yeah, we're still talking about polo.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll be doing a show tomorrow, in the morning and in the afternoon. Are you streaming today, tomorrow, in your future? I'm completely out of it. at this point.
No, I'll be on tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, all day.
Yes, I'll be on with you tomorrow. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right.
My cleaning plans fell through today, so I figured since I was such a pansy and didn't stream yesterday for mental health reasons, I figured I'd come on with you today and
Giggity.
fuck up.
Well, I'm glad you did, because it made my life way easier, because I feel like I would have lost a lot more if I wasn't relying on you. Does those what? Does those pillows? Does the cell have my pillow pillows? Mr. Q, I don't think so.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the Officer Krupke. The Officer Krupke.
Yeah, dude. Matthew Quall, I wasn't talking about Afghanistan. They're airsoft guns now. That's gay.
Okay, there you go.
Dude,
They thought about that.
Dude, if I had the money, and actually I have to check if it's a Discovery. Well, it's HGTV. If it's a Discovery thing, I can't do it. But if it's like Paramount, I can actually get. I actually have access to a Paramount subscription or somebody upstairs. So I could get dude, I want to watch the other seasons of Top Shot with you. There's so many times when they do like professional like speed shooting stuff, and the pistols they have shoot so fast. It's crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, bye, friends.
Everyone
Yeah.
in the chat is telling us bye.
Yeah, I think I should go. You think I should go? So let's go ahead and go. It's been fun. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. I'm gonna have to sleep tonight, or I'm gonna be in. Like I can't even sit up straight. If I lean to a side, I just start like falling over one way or another. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. They're not airsoft. They're 22s. Okay, so airsoft with some balls. It's pretty much the upgrade of a pellet gun. It's the upgrade of a BB gun. I've shot plenty of 22s, but you know, they were never mine. That was somebody else's. Hey, there's. I'm just not hitting the button because I'm like, how long can we drag this out? Just see what happens. You know? Just keep it going. Just keep it going.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime cow.
Sebastian.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.